We live, we live. Dang, I type may need some more light. Why I look like this? What chord do we have for that? Everybody here, man. It's like button. I'm right here, man. I'm trying to get some more light. Back here. All right. There we go. That looks better. Got some light in here, guys. So check it out. This is my green screen, man. You see how it's hung up there with a couple of hooks. But everybody who's in here, man, go ahead and smash the like button. We'll get started on the live stream once we get to 10 likes. 10 likes, man. 10 likes. Juan, what's going on, man? How you doing, my friend? Man, I'm doing very well. I'm happy to be here live. How did I go down to 0 likes? What's going on? Now I went up to 4. YouTube is tripping. I'm doing very well, man. I'm excited to be live with you guys. We're at 1,700, I think. Yeah, 1,780 subscribers, almost at 1,800 subscribers. The last time I went live, which is only around 5 days ago, we were at like 1,200. So the channel is growing super fast, and I'm excited about that. But we have 5 likes, 6 people in here. Everybody in here, smash the like button. We're going to be talking today about, man, should we give to the homeless? Like, I just want to have a debate. I want to talk to you guys and see what you guys are feeling like and thinking about it. And let's just talk about, are we enabling them or are we helping them? It's a very curious question that I have. And I want to talk to you guys about that. So everybody who's in here right now, go ahead and smash the like button. Let's get to 10 likes. And then by the time we hit 10 likes, there'll be a good amount of people in here to have a good discussion. Queen B, what's going on, Queen B, man? Everybody, man, Queen B in here. She's the first and so far the only moderator for the channel. I'm going to be adding time goes on. If my guy Tyler is in here, Tyler, drop a comment. I want to make you a moderator for the channel as well. But yeah. Okay, Queen B, I got you. Really, we don't really have too many trolls in the how do you call it? In the comment section. I think it's fine. I think it's a fine line. I think each person is different. So if we have systems to get, they mentioned drug programs, food assistance, and not cash money in their hand. I feel you, Juan. I feel you, man. That's what I want to discuss, man. I want to have a very, very in-depth conversation. So, Juan, I'm not sure if this is your first live stream of mine. Right. Queen B, man, we're almost at 2K. I mean, Queen B was here when I was doing the automotive content, man. So she saw like how I was stuck at less than 1,000 subscribers for a very long time. And now I hit 1,000, and then a week later, I'm almost at 2,000. So it's crazy. But everybody who's in here right now, go ahead and smash the like button. We're going to be getting into the discussion, like, should we be giving to the homeless? Are we helping them or are we actually enabling them? I just want to have a conversation with you guys and feel what you guys are thinking about and things like that. There we go. 7 thumbs up, 7 people in here. The goal is to get to 10 thumbs up. I noticed when I have around 10 thumbs up on the video, there's a good amount of people in here and we're able to have a pretty good discussion. But like I was saying, now we have around 9 people in here. Let's get to 9 likes, guys. There we go. Keep on hitting the like button. Yeah, Juan. Okay, so if this is your first live stream, then we should give. There will be ones that want help, so be able to help. Right. Like my guy Eve Abers in here, man. Matter of fact, let me make Eve Abers a moderator as well. Add moderator. Okay, cool. Eve Abers, man, you're the second moderator ever added to the channel, man. Queen B was first. But yeah, let's get to 10 likes. When we get to 10 likes, guys, then we're going to go ahead and get into this conversation and get into this topic. But yeah, Juan, so this is your first live stream of mine, man. Basically, we just have very, very good conversations and debates, man. We just talk. I share my opinion. You guys share yours. I'm just here to kind of be a moderator pretty much of everything. Princess Marlena, I give them food or a bottle of water, but never money. If they refuse the food, it's definitely suspect or something off about that. I have had a lot of people, homeless people, like refuse food, refuse water, and things like that, or they get super picky about what they want to eat and not want to eat. And they say beggars can't be choosers, but I guess not everybody knows that phrase. All right, and so one thing, Creepy, I agree with you. One thing that I do around here, man, is I have this bell. I call this the Freedom Bell. All right. So basically, man, if you want to hear the Freedom Bell ring, you donate to the super chat, which is like if you look on the bottom of the chat, there's like an emoji. I think those are super stickers. Then there's like a money sign. It looks like all money in. You donate to that, man. I'll ring the super chat bell. And if my guy Bill, if you're in here, the last video premiere I did, Bill donated $25 to the super chat. So he didn't get to hear the Freedom Bell ring because it was a premiere, not a live stream. So Bill, if you ever jump in here, man, drop a comment. $5. There we go. There we go. And my guy Eve Abrams, man, donating again. $5 to the Freedom Bell, man. First one of the night. Shout out to my guy Eve Abrams, man. One day we're gonna do like a live stream raid. I appreciate good content. It's really important that we discuss about these things. Right. One more like, guys. We're gonna jump into this content. But with my guy Eve Abrams, man, he has a dope YouTube channel. We're gonna do one day like a live raid where I go live and then I'll push everybody to his channel. But if you guys like my content, you're gonna like his content as well, because he does like real wholesome content, man. You guys see on my channel, I don't promote drugs, I don't promote cussing, I don't do anything that's really negative. You know what I mean? I try to be as positive as possible, and he does that as well, man. He has a cool family that he vlogs with. He has a BMW i8. So if you like cars, you like wholesome family content, check him out, man. But we got 10 likes, man. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this topic. So really, in my last video that I dropped, there's a lot of people in the comment section saying like, I'm so tired of homeless people just feeling so entitled to everything. How do they think they can just occupy houses they never own, this and this? And then there's other people like, man, yeah, they shouldn't have got kicked out. They should have been able to air and things like that. And the way I feel, man, is I do feel that, so I guess I'll tell you my story. So in the beginning, man, I would just give to homeless because that's what my mom would do, things like that, So we always grew up, giving out blankets and clothes and stuff like that to people on Skid Row since I was a kid. So we'll go there, donate some stuff and all that. And I was like, all right, it is what it is. That's what we'll do. And then as I got older, I was reading the Bible, right? And there was a story about this one dude who was super rich, and he had like a beggar, a homeless person outside of his house. And every day the rich person would come outside and the dude would beg for him, but he never gave him any money, never gave him anything. And they were saying like this dude was so stingy that he wouldn't even give like his dog the crumbs of his plate. And so then the dude died. He ended up in hell. Now I think it was Abraham who appeared to him. He appeared to him and he was like, Abraham, man, no, let me get some water. Like, it's so hot down here. I'm dying. Let me get some water. And he also saw the beggar dude in heaven. And Abraham was like, the same way you didn't give him no money, or anything, the same way I'm not gonna give you no water. So, ever since that day, I always was more cognizant about making sure that I give to homeless people and things like that. So that's kind of where it started. But then as I started working security at a mall, at an outdoor mall in Santa Monica, I started to really know homeless people, like really talk to them. My guy A-Team Philly, like I knew these people by names, pretty much, or nicknames. And what I realized is a lot of them are homeless by choice. You know what I mean? And it's like they have more money than me and you do. I've seen homeless people come out with stock accounts with thousands of dollars in there. Not even kidding. Homeless people putting out thousands of dollars out their pocket, talking about this is what I made today, all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And there's even stories about homeless people having hundreds of thousands of dollars possession in their shopping carts, all kind of stuff like that when they die. You know what I mean? So at the same time, there's some homeless people who are con artists, and there's some homeless people who are like actually down on their luck. You know what I mean? Homeless drive wide body Benz, right? There's homeless people who are not really homeless. They just go out and panhandle, make money real quick. People are saying they can make $50 to $100 a day easy. Some people saying they make $1,000 a day just panhandling. I don't know. You know what I mean? And I honestly want to go out and try to panhandle for a day, film it. I'll donate all the money that I make, but film it and like see, is this possible to really make big money doing this and expose it if it is. Everyone's situation is different. LA is super expensive and they have a job and a car but nowhere to live. Levels to homelessness. Right. Sometimes that is how it is. You know what I mean? But that does beg the question is like, you know, what if they are kind of scamming you? What if they already have a lot of money and they're not even in need of the money you're donating to them or giving to them? They're just kind of scamming you, you know. And then also it's like, okay, what if they are addicted to drugs or, you know what I mean, have other vices that are taking away their money? Are we helping them or are we really hurting them by giving them the money? More comments of fake and scammers that have homes. You've seen a lot of them here on YouTube every night. Right. The other homeless don't want to be in a homeless shelter simply because and that's what I'm saying. When I've talked to the homeless people, I was like, they trained us to give them these cards. And on these cards, there were resources to hear. There's even like a whole thing in Santa Monica where literally, if you came from out of state, they'll connect you with a family member that's in that state where you came from, buy you a plane ticket all the way back to your home state. My whole time of being there, about a year, we had one person do it, and we had to beg him every single. He was around my age, probably 23, 24. He came from Florida. He came out here and it said, I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. He would sleep in a stairway because it was warm in there. He would just get on his phone and watch YouTube every single night. They called him Jesus because he had hair. And that's the name that they came. He was there for 2 years before I came there. Not all homeless are the same. They also don't want to detox off the drugs they use. Right. I say give from the heart. It's okay to give money. I don't care about the scams. I give from the love when God directs me. Right. And even to this day, I'll still give to homeless people, man, if I'm just moved to do so. You know what I mean? I'm not anti-giving. But at the same time, I'm just curious about how other people feel. And E-Vapors, man, he's a giving person. You guys already saw he donated to the super chat. And for everybody who's coming in, this is a freedom bell. You want to make your freedom bell ring, donate to the super chat. Right in the bottom, there's like a little money sign. It's like all money in. Click that, donate to the super chat, man, and you hear the freedom bell ring. Vapors is somebody who gives a lot. You know what I mean? And that's something that he's called to do. But as far as homeless people not wanting to go to the shelters, I heard a lot of them basically say, I don't want to go to the shelter because they have rules. Like when I have to be in, when I have to be out. You know what I mean? There's like drug tests that they have to pass. So it's a lot of rules and regulations that go into going to a shelter that they don't want to comply with. And so most of the homeless people that were homeless for years, like they weren't homeless out of desperation. They were homeless out of choice. It was simply because they didn't want to be a part of society, pretty much. They didn't want to be a contributing member. They just wanted to do what they wanted to do, and that's it. I was home in 2009, was not in drugs, going through my divorce. Right, I 100% feel what you're saying, man. Yeah, the freedom bell. Donate to the super chat to hear ring, slave trade, world news. You don't know me. Give them houses though. Or giving them houses though. I don't know about that. Right, but some people will be homeless now. Culture leadership today. Let me ask you this, man. How long were you homeless? Because you said the key word that you said there was WAS. Robert Will, there we go. Super chat ring, man. Shout out to Robert, man. I appreciate you for donating to the super chat. I think this may be your first live stream, man. On these live streams, we just do a discussion. We just talk about different topics. I'm pretty much just a moderator. I may give out some questions and have you answer them, things like that. Okay, cultural leadership today. So you were homeless for 6 months. You were in the shelter for 6 months. But are you still in the shelter now, or do you have your own place? You don't know. What did you don't know? Let me say, get in the hot. Oh, okay. Got you, Vapors. Got you. Robert with the dono. Yeah, shout out Robert, man. Shout out Robert once again, and shout out E-Vapors, man. Both of those guys have donated to the super chat, which I greatly appreciate. But no, in Oregon with roommate now. Okay, so you got a roommate, so you got your own place. So that's the main thing that I want to say. You weren't homeless for years on end. You had a situation that made you temporarily without a house, but you weren't homeless in mind state. What I've noticed from my time as being a security officer, I might have some of my coworkers come over here one day, but the people who are homeless and homeless for years always have a loser mentality. Anybody can not have a place to go to for a period of time, but eventually you will soon get in my tiny house. Right. So you have dreams, you have goals, you have admiration, you have things that you want to do and accomplish in life. A lot of the homeless that are, I'm going to call them serial homeless. People who are serial homeless are homeless based off of choice. You know, there's a lot of opportunities and a lot of things to take advantage of. And you went to the shelter because you didn't have a problem following rules. You know, you probably had a job beforehand. There are urban campers, right. But you had a job beforehand and things like that. But maybe during a divorce, and again, one day we're gonna have to talk about marriage on this thing, man. Marriage can be lethal for a lot of people, man. It can be lethal for a lot of people, you know. So you never know, you know, what type of split you had with your wife, how much money she took from you, or whatever. You may not have been able to afford certain things, you know, and that left you. I'm self-employed. Nice. See, you have hustle about you, and that's what I say. A lot of people go in my comment section. I hope you knock on wood. You can be homeless at any point. I know I can be homeless tomorrow, right? Somehow, let's say a freak of nature, my whole house crashes down in an earthquake. I can be homeless tomorrow, but within 6 months, 4 months, 1 year, I'm gonna be back to where I am and beyond that because I know how to hustle. You know what I mean? Even now, people were stressed about, you know, losing their job. I have so many sources of income that I'm not even worried. Oh my God, COVID-19, they may shut me down. You know, I know how to hustle. If I was on the street, I'm a panhandle then. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find a way to get to where I need to get to. If that's a hotel, I'm gonna go find the cheapest hotel. Every homeless person has a phone, by the way. Out here in California, give away free phones on the corner. We call them Obama phones. Everybody has had one from one point or another. It's just what it is. E-Vapors, let me know if you guys do that over in North Carolina, man. But we give out phones for free on the corner. You just gotta like put your social security down and you'll get one. So pretty much everybody out here has a phone. Cultural leadership today. I'm self-employed, media business and credit repair business. Right. So you got good credit, man. That's dope. So are you planning on building a tiny house in Oregon, or are you just gonna go buy one that's already set up? Keep hustling. I'm doing my best. I'm a grant writer and teacher. Okay, dope. Okay, right. So you're gonna be building a house or something of the sort like that. I donate to my church and they help families that need a place to stay, eat every day, but I don't think they give out straight cash. A lot of people don't go. Okay, right, Juan. I mean, that's good, man. You know, you got to give your 10% to the Lord for sure, man, for sure. And that's good. I feel like that's what churches need to do. And it's a lot of churches out here in LA. There's a church in every corner, but then at the same time, there's so much distress in the communities, man. So I do feel like churches should be playing a larger role in society, but the role has been greatly minimized, I feel like. But yeah, man. So anybody can become homeless temporarily, but if you stay homeless, typically it's a mind state, it's a mindset. You know, I was on the verge of, I guess, technically type being homeless when I was 19. But clearly I'm not homeless and I didn't go homeless. Thank God for that, man. It's all God's grace. Everyone who's listening to this channel, select all notifications. Right. Everybody, man, shout out to Queen B, one of the first moderators on the channel. If you're new here, hit the like button in the chat. Hit the like button. Let's go ahead and get this to 20 likes. We're super close. But cultural leadership today, man, I'm super glad homelessness has become acceptable. That's the problem. Right. I'm super glad, man, that you're no longer homeless. I'm super glad that you got up and you hustled and you made it happen, man. That's what it's all about. You know, I come from the bottom. I come from Section 8, EBT, WIC, any welfare you know about. That's where I came from, man. That's what I was raised upon. And now I don't have any EBT. I don't have any Section 8. I don't have anything like that. You know, I don't have, you know, when you come from humble beginnings, you got to find a way to get it eventually. And that's what happened for me, man. You know, so if I was homeless, I would find a way to get back, man. I was on welfare, all that stuff. Not necessarily me, but, you know, based off association, man. If your parents are on Section 8, all kind of stuff, then you technically on it as well. But I'm in a position now where I don't have to do any of that, man. So it's a blessing. Hit those thumbs up, guys. That's right. And food and travel mom, man. I 100% agree with you. Homelessness has become acceptable. And in my opinion, if society doesn't frown upon certain things, it's going to get done a lot more. You know what I mean? Okay, they're all across the U.S., not just in California. Got you. Yeah, so most homeless people do have phones, man. So you can make money on your phones for sure. Do California people want socialism or the government? Yellow Submarine, man. I'm hearing a lot of people talk about socialism in my comment section. And a lot of people are talking about, man, you voted for this, XYZ, XYZ. But again, Joe Biden is president, but it doesn't mean everybody voted for Joe Biden. I mean, in America, it's supposed to be based off the majority rule. And the same thing. I mean, Trump was president for 4 years, but not everybody voted for Trump. So just because that person is a leader doesn't mean that everybody voted for him. Oh, hey, cultural leadership today. So I'm hearing people say in Oregon, like the homeless population is super bad out there as well. And that, I don't know if I think it may have been Seattle, but it might also have been Oregon that legalized a lot of hard drugs. So it's going really crazy out there. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, good. So would you say LA is worse? Would you say LA is worse than I'm in Hermiston, Oregon? Okay, got you. I'm not too familiar with Oregon. I know it's kind of right here by Cali though. I just was hearing that it was kind of a lot of homeless there, and then there was a lot of drugs, or they legalized a lot of drugs. Wow, so you say LA is worse. LA might be the Mecca, man. So many people want to move here and get scammed. So, by the way, guys, we have 21 people in here, 24. We can donate to the super chat, which is like that little arm symbol on the bottom of the chat. You'll hear the freedom bell ring. So far, we had 2 people donate. My guy E Vapors and Robert.Will also donated as well. And Bill, if you're in here, let me know. Drop something in the chat so you can hear your freedom bell ring, man. You donated on the video premiere, and I appreciate that. But on this episode, man, or this live stream, we're pretty much just talking about, should we give to the homeless? You know what I mean? Because it's a double-edged sword. Maybe you giving them is actually enabling them to stay homeless. You know what I mean? Why would I work? Why would I get a job? Why would I get a place to stay when I can just live on the street and I get enough money every day to support myself? But the giving can also be very helpful in the sense that, man, I'm down on my luck, man. I just lost my job, or my house just got foreclosed on, or this just happened, that just happened. How would I say it? So that $10 you gave me is a blessing. That $10 you gave me helped me do this and this. So it's a double-edged sword. I'm curious of what you guys think, especially the guys who are just coming in. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think, man. Should we give? Should we not give? Culture that's put in the state is okay, right? I feel like California has made it acceptable to be homeless. It's actually easier to be homeless than it is to be a working person. It really is. I feel like that. Of course, there's certain hard parts about being homeless, and there's certain hard parts about being a working citizen. Linda, man, what's going on? We got Linda in here, man. Linda is somebody who's always commenting on the videos. Linda, man, I'm going to make you a moderator as well. I appreciate all the comments you make. Okay, Linda, so I think we need to live and let live. Okay, so I mean, yeah, I'm just curious, man. Sometimes I give to homeless people, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I give to homeless people, sometimes I don't. I don't know, man. It all depends on a day and the mood I guess I'm in, and if I have cash on me. I don't always have cash on me, so that's a whole nother thing. But I feel like, man, we giving to the homeless people. Like, what about people? What about people like me? What about people like me? You know what I mean? Checking in, what's up? No Limit Shay's in here. Let's make No Limit Shay a moderator as well. Jesus was homeless. I guess you can say that, but I don't think he was sleeping in people's front yards and things like that. And when you're the creator of the world, you pretty much live wherever you. We need a difference between homeless and drug addicts. I get someone on hard times, right? Somebody in hard times, man. I love to give them. I love to help them out. I'm poor at this. Queen B, what up, Shay? Right. Man, it's a very curious situation, man. It's a very curious situation, and it can go both ways. But at the same time, I guess the way I'm feeling about it is like, we give it to the homeless, and it's like, what about people like me who work a 9-to-5 job or who hustling to make ends meet? You know what I mean? How come I don't deserve a break? You know what I mean? I got to buy groceries. I got to pay rent. I got to pay these bills. You know what I mean? I got to take care of my dog, take care of my cat, put gas in my car. I got to do all this. Why can't somebody donate to me? You know what I mean? So I guess you can say it like that as well. Like, I feel like if I was in a position of extreme wealth, I almost want to give to people who are at least showing an attempt to make something of themselves. You know what I mean? And that if they had this little extra boost, it would help them out a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I love to give to somebody who just started a YouTube channel but been posting every day. You know what I mean? Posting consistent. Even they may be getting 5 views a day, but they still posting consistent. I donate $1,000 to that dude. You know what I mean? Because he's hustling. He's trying to make something of himself. You know, I know how it feels. And living in my car with my son. Man, Leonard, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. You live in the car with your son. E-Vapors in here, man. E-Vapors back in the building. Big Chef, what's going on, man? We're just talking about, is it okay? I mean, not is it okay, but should we give to homeless? Are we helping them or are we enabling them? You know, and I've been talking to my guy. Let me get his name again. Cultural Leadership Today. He actually was homeless for a period of time after he was divorced. But he's now doing well, man. He's living in Oregon. He got a roommate, and he got his own businesses that's allowing him to sustain himself. Again, he had a positive mindset, a winning mindset. You know what I mean? Dark Matters. I agree with Dark Matters. Homeless, mental illness, and drug addiction all add to the problem. All need to be separated somehow. 100% agree. There's levels to this. Big Chef in here. What up, fam? Leadership Today. Help them. Right. So, and I think we should touch on that in the fact that there is different levels to the homelessness. There's people who are homeless because of drug use. You know, for those people, should we give to them or not? And how we separate it out? I don't know. There's people who are homeless just out of a temporary situation. You know what I mean? Whether it's they lost their job, maybe they were displaced because of a weather storm or anything like that. You know, I would love to help people like that. And then there are people who are just mentally ill. You know what I mean? And I feel like for the mentally ill, we should have more resources for them. Like, they got to get some help. They shouldn't be on the streets because they're a danger to themselves and to the rest of society. For the drug addicts, I don't believe in locking up people who are addicted to using drugs. But at the same time, I feel like we shouldn't just have so much pity on somebody who chose to use drugs. You know what I mean? I was in the streets for 13 years, held back from the stigma and the label society puts on most of them. So Big Chef, were you saying you were homeless for 13 years? Did a performance so you can get an apartment. Right. I feel you on that, Linda. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And again, that's the position I'm in right now is sometimes we enable the homeless by giving too much. That's the position I'm in right now is just like sometimes you got to take a step back, take a step forward. That's why I'm like, man, I got to get out of LA. I'm wasting so much money just to live. You know what I mean? I'm looking at other states. Some states are like 22% cheaper to live in than Los Angeles. I can't imagine having 22% more money in my pocket and more in my bank account and things like that. It's just too expensive to live here. So I'm like, man, I need to get out of LA, go somewhere where it's a lot more calm. You know what I mean? Pay less in rent, save my money to the next level. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I couldn't get work because I didn't have a permanent address. Wow. I see what you're saying, Big Chef. That's rough. And your parents were alcoholics under, that's crazy. And that's kind of what I'm trying to tell is what I'm trying to say is like sometimes it's circumstances. You know what I mean? If I went homeless, I can go to Florida, go live with my dad. I can go live with my mom. I could, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be too badly out. And again, that's a blessing on me. Some people don't have their parents. Some people don't have family at all. So that's a harder situation to finagle and to mess with. Okay, so Oregon doesn't have a state tax. That's nice. All the states that I'm looking at moving, well, 2 of the states that I'm looking at moving to don't have a state tax. One of them does. But that's crazy, Big Chef. So you were homeless for 13 years. That's wild, man. And just out of curiosity, how did you stop becoming homeless? Like, how did you get off the streets? Wow, from 14 to 26. All right. So in the case of Big Chef, man, if you're a kid and you homeless, I would give to you. You know what I mean? I would give, you know, take you to, go to McDonald's, whatever, get you some food, probably put some money in your pockets and things like that, and help you out in that way. You know what I mean? But I guess a person I am is it's more of prevention. Like, why are we giving to people who are on drugs, or why are we giving to people who are choosing to be homeless when we can just give it to people who are not homeless to keep them from becoming homeless? I don't know if that makes sense. But it's things like that. I was doing everything I could. Finally, someone gave me a chance. Wow. But in the case of Big Chef, man, he was a kid. So you can't even really work in most states at the age of 14. So you have to do something illegal to make money, or something else. So Big Chef, just out of curiosity, man, were you in like the foster care system and you ran away? Were you did you just run away from your parents? Like where was your guardians at that point in time? Right. Sometimes last time more people would choose it. 100% agree, G man. 100% agree. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, should we as a society refocus how we give? You know what I mean? Should people who are on a verge of being homeless be catered to more than people who are homeless? Be self-employed. 100% agree. Cultural leadership today. Being self-employed is a great way. It's a great thing to do. But at the same time, being self-employed requires a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and not everybody's willing to put in that work to go ahead and do that. And it takes time. It takes time and takes knowledge. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, should we focus our attention more so on creating programs, like go to high schools and middle schools and teach kids, yo, this is how you make money. This is how you manage money. This, you can do YouTube and make money. You can do this and make money. You can do that and make money, and teach kids from a youth how to make money. So that way we get less people to become homeless. Should we figure out what are the main triggers that are causing people to use drugs, and then remove those triggers as best as we can? You know what I mean? Like, some people use welfare system for years. 100% agree. 100% agree. Why not? You know what I mean? If you can get your housing paid for, people going to do that. If you can get your food paid for, you can go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? How a lot of people recommend me, yo, get on EBT, man. You can save a lot of money and stuff like this. But it's a principle and to get back in that trap at all. So I went to the street laundry mat yesterday, like Denny's at night. Okay, got you. Big Chef, man, I want to have you on here. I want to interview you, man, and I want to talk about your story. Have more babies, get more money. 100%, 100%. And keep the father out the house as well. You know what I mean? That's welfare destroys the Black community, man. And we can really get in on that, but that's going to be a topic for a whole nother day. I'll say this: we should give the homeless a place to go and sleep. That wouldn't be an option. At the very least, they have to get off the streets. Okay, so we should get a homeless a place to sleep. So, I mean, we have shelters, both point. We have shelters, but a lot of people choose not to go to the shelters, pretty much because of the fact that there's rules and regulations that have to be applied and followed for you to go to the shelter, for you to stay there. I put up a lot of game out there and watched beyond my years. Right. So from age 14 to 29, you were basically out on the streets, man. That's really crazy. Where did you normally sleep, Big Chef? All coaches abuse welfare. 100% agree, man. Linda, a lot of coaches do abuse welfare and things like that. But I feel like more so it destroyed the Black community, man. Integration and welfare and feminism destroyed the Black community. And that's something that we can talk about in another video. But it's real wicked. They're making new apartments and reserving a certain amount for apartments for homeless people. Wow. Okay. I had no idea about that, Big Dale. Also, stand in faith. Right. You got to have hope, man. You got to have hope. Cultural leadership today, rules, right? And cultural leadership, man, you're a valuable person in this chat. So go ahead and talk about your experience, man, about having to go to the shelters and things like that. And also with Big Chef and cultural leader, which you guys both haven't been homeless. How do you feel about giving? Like how did it help you out? How did it hurt you? Did you notice? I mean, how did you get money when you were on the streets? You know what I mean? Did people not give enough? Did they really give enough? Did you guys ever try panhandling? Like, I'm just curious about all that. My name is Daniel Ochega Jr. Google me. All right, I got you, Daniel. I got you. Big Chef, you slept mostly behind buildings. Okay, I tried to go into shelters. I could never get a break. So why wouldn't they let you into the shelters, Big Chef? But 30 likes in here, man. I appreciate that. All 21 of you guys in here. This right here is the Freedom Bell. If you donate to the super chat or you buy a super sticker, you will hear the Freedom Bell ring. So far, I think we had 3 people donate or 2 people donate to the Freedom Bell to hear it ring. So just want to let you guys know. Donate to the Freedom Bell. Donate to the super chat, hit the Freedom Bell ring. People treat you worse than dogs. Got you. Some of 3 new places in the buildings. Personal information doesn't need to be put in a live stream. Got you, Queen B. Okay, so cultural leadership. Why didn't you ever panhandle, man? I'm curious. Big Chef, man, and let me tell you guys one thing that I live by, man. I got help with local colleagues. Oh, okay, got you. And you actually, you know what? You're right. Big cultural leadership, aka Daniel, man. Your situation was a little bit different, but Big Chef, man, and everybody else on the stream. One thing that I want to tell you guys that has really changed my life is perspective is reality. Your perspective will become your reality. Queen B, no, I didn't screenshot the name above. I'll have to go to the replay. I always help everywhere I can. Facts. Perspective will become your reality, guys. So if your perspective is I'm homeless, nobody cares about me, everybody hates me, then that's gonna become your reality, because you're gonna put those thoughts out and you're gonna start living those thoughts. So always be cautious of your perspective, man, and think positive. Manifestation, definitely. Think positive and speak positive. Man, I'm telling you, man, I was struggling on YouTube, man. I did this YouTube stuff for 4 years, barely got monetized. You know what I mean? But now the revenue is insane. The amount of money I'm able to make is insane. Just from posting videos, you know? And so now YouTube is becoming an active and passive source of income. So it's dope. Started Cash App and Venmo to get your support directly. Live positive. Man, so slave trade world news, man. I just don't want to do the Cash App and the Venmo, because I don't want the IRS ever coming after me. So if I do it through YouTube, I know at the end of the year, YouTube's gonna give me that W-9 or I-9. I can fill that out. Boom. Cash App and Venmo and all that. I don't know all that. You know what I mean? And now that I'm generating money off the channel, I do need to sit down with a CPA and all kind of stuff like that to make sure I'm doing everything right. I don't want to owe me in a Hellcat situation, man. Yep, it's the way people treated us. Yeah, vapors, man. Perspective will become your reality, man. It's crazy, and that's something that I truly believe. You know, again, I come from. You guys don't know, man. I don't even go back to the area that I came from. 109th and Budlong, homicide capital of LA. You talking drugs is there, guns is there, prostitution is there, any sin, any vice is there. You know what I mean? And you see me, I don't cuss, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't fornicate, I don't do any of that. You know what I mean? Because my perspective, I always say I'm gonna be rich. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want none of that bad karma coming back to me. You know what I mean? 10 years down the line. 1099. Right. Juan, what happened to Juan? My friend, have a good night. I appreciate you going live today. See you again. All right, Juan, man. Peace out, man. I appreciate you for joining in the live stream. Linda, man, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, I know exactly how it is over there in the lanes. Right. So Big Dale, you know 109 from Budlong. You know Westmont, the homicide capital of LA. You know what I mean? It's a lot of wickedness that goes on in that area. And you gotta just know you're gonna be something. You see my son in the pig, he also changed his life. Hey, so tell me this, Big Chef, man. So you got divorced from your wife and things like that. You guys had kids during the marriage. Who actually retained custody? Well, it got to be the wife who retained custody, man. But that's crazy, man. To marry somebody and then they left you homeless, you know. Okay, got you, Big Dale. Got you, man. You already know that area. I was raised in LA. Linda, yeah, I know, man. You were raised in LA. And I just haven't been over to Carson to show you the school, but I remember Carnegie High School or Carnegie Junior High. I just haven't been over to Carson to film yet. Yeah, man, it does feel bad to see that every day. The fact that I'm paying, nearly $2,000 a month to live here is, I don't like it, man, and that's why I'm ready to leave. Me and Olivia Shea, man, she was in the chat earlier on. She probably gonna jump in a little bit later. Um, no, no, we together 20 years, still this after I got right. Oh, okay, got you. Um, but what was I saying, guys? I got lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we're really looking at different places and getting our options open, man, and getting ready to go. Because I mean, it's not fair for us to be paying this much money in rent to live like this. And again, with YouTube now, generating income, and oh yeah, and I'm gonna be posting like crazy, guys. I just want y'all to know that I'm gonna be posting like crazy because apparently the CPMs are a lot higher during this time of year. And so CPM is basically how much you earn per 1,000 views. So it's a lot higher around this time of the year. I'm from El Centro, California, high unemployment. Oh man, but cultural leadership, man. Let's talk about how did you start your business? How do you go from homeless to being self-employed, man? That's something I'm curious about. Well, one thing I like about cultural leadership today, also known as Daniel, he seems to be positive, man. He was homeless and things like that. It took him 6 months. He was in a shelter. He was in a shelter for 6 months, and he got on his feet. You know what I mean? He was able to do that. I feel like he had a real positive mindset, and that's because he wasn't homeless by choice. It was kind of more of a situation that life put upon him. You know what I mean? And you got to go through your story. You got to go through your tragedies to get to where you get to become who you're supposed to become. So you know what I mean? Linda Morris, buy land. Linda, man, I'm not even. If you buy your own land, you can live freely. I'm only 21, man. I don't want to be owning no real estate yet. And right now I'm just in a mode to mostly rent and get cash flow. Rent and get cash flow. That's it. But eventually, I do plan on having like a homestead where I can live completely self-sustaining. All the fruit trees that I need, all the vegetables that I need. The garden, animals, everything like that. Right. Appreciate that, Linda. But yeah, guys, man, I just want to get on live real quick and chat it up, talk to you guys, man, about, man, LOL, I'm 46 this Sunday. I've been a lot of places. Oh, okay, right. Man, so you and your wife got back together, man. That's a good story, man. You're able to be a positive role model in your son's life, tell him about the lessons you learned and things like that. I'm gonna take some from Seattle. Man, have you ever been back to Seattle? I'm hearing that's super bad out there. I wish at your age, I'm building my life back up. Big deal. You wish you would have bought property, or you saying you wish you would have just rented and went on like that? Tiny house away. Yeah, cultural leadership, man. My mom actually wants a tiny house, so I told her, man, when I get saturated up, we'll buy her some land, probably like in Texas or somewhere like that, and put a tiny house on there for her. Reno, okay, for about 5 years, nice. Okay, you wish you would have bought property? Got you. I mean, for me, property is not the name of the game at this point. It's not the name of the game. To be tied to a 30-year mortgage, I'm not ready for that. Real estate is the best hustle in assets besides gold. Just looking to real affordable in the deed. Oh, okay. Got you. The moon is full. The moon is full. It's beautiful. Right. I mean, it's good to have to fall back on, man. You can buy land now. Definitely, I can buy land, but I mean, the way I'm living is just like more than anything, cash flow, man. Making sure I have a consistent source of cash flow. You know what I mean? Buying land is good. Buying property is good if you're going to be able to get rental income. But I know, like for example, if I'd rather put my eggs into this YouTube for now, because I can make a video that might cost me $4, and that $4 can shoot off to $20,000. You know what I mean? One video, it only takes one video to hit 1 million views. You know what I mean? And based off my current CPM, I could make around $8,000 for 1 million views. So imagine I go out to Venice Beach, film something, I see something crazy, or for whatever reason YouTube picks it up, and that video take off, and it's now 8 million views, and I make $8,000 off one video that cost me $10 to make. I can do that, or I can take the money that I have now and put it into real estate and make $1,000 a month potentially. You know what I mean? And still have to get. And again, imagine with COVID-19. If I'm doing COVID-19 and people say, "Well, I lost my job, I can't pay you rent," now I gotta find a way to make that mortgage every month. So it's just not. It wouldn't be financially smart for me to do that right now. But eventually, I do want to get into that, man. When I get big, big money, I want to get into real estate for sure. Kylan, boy, what you doing watching? What you doing watching my channel, boy? I want to make a YouTube channel, Linda, man. I 100% recommend you go ahead and do that. 100% recommend it. Just be consistent. Get a camera or get your phone, pull it out, and film every day. You know what I mean? Film every day. Learn how to do SEO, search engine optimization, and then if you learn how to do that, you'll be good. Yeah, you can make a channel about ESL, man. It's nothing. 17 people in here, 34 likes. This right here is a freedom bell. Donate to the super chat, which is like that all money in logo on the bottom of the chat, and you will hear the freedom bell ring. All right. We had my guy Vapors donate, and we had Robert.will donate. Bill, if you're in here, let me know. But again, donate to the super chat. Hit the freedom bell ring. It's a great way to support the channel if you guys want to do that. I need to delete things on my phone so I can film more videos. Yeah, big deal. Go ahead and do it, man. I'm telling you, man, like this YouTube money is nice. It's really nice. And I'm probably going to do it like how much I made on YouTube type of video. But I'll tell you guys, like, some of the videos that I made years ago are still making me money to this day. You know what I mean? Which is nice. Really nice, actually. And then I posted some newer videos that are generating a lot of money, which is cool. Teach music on YouTube. Right. Yeah, so SEO, man, search engine optimization. That's a skill that I have. That skill has blessed me tremendously. If I could tell anybody to learn any skill, it would be SEO, because that's how you make free money. You can go on platforms like Amazon. If you guys don't know, I actually I wrote a book. I wrote an Amazon best-selling book. Let me show you guys that. Hold on. Should have one in here. Might be in this drawer. Oh man, where is it at? Oh man. Do I not have it with me? Hold on, guys. Actually, I don't know where it's at. I thought I had it earlier today. Might be on the couch. Maybe it's over here. Man, I must have lost this joint. Well, either way, guys, I don't know where it is. But I have Amazon best-selling book, man, on Amazon. If you just you can search up Eddie Irvin. You'll see it. I don't know where I put that joint, man. Next time I go live, I'll have it for you guys. But it's also linked in like my channel. You'll see it on top. But yeah, SEO, man, it's just search engine optimization. Cultural leadership, man. I see you, man. I appreciate you, Eddie. I will show you some love. And next live, that's my word. Okay, good. Yeah, SEO is a search engine optimization, man. So that's basically what it is. So you can go on platforms like YouTube, like Facebook, not really Facebook, YouTube, Medium, Amazon, eBay, and basically rank for search terms. So when people search face mask, your listing can pop up and you can make money like that. Or they may search YouTube, buddy. Right. They may search certain things, you'll rank for certain terms, and that's kind of how you can make money. I make money doing that all the time. Show you guys this right here. This right here is my machine that I make T-shirts and all kind of stuff like that on. And all the marketing is free. It's all SEO marketing. That's one way that I make money, man, and it's a dope way to make money. So learn search engine optimization if you want to do YouTube, if you want to do make money online, is learn search engine optimization. That's the best way to do it. If not, keep grinding, bro. I love your ambition. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I want to show you guys a book, man. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, big deal. So there's a lot of resources, man, to learn how to use SEO. I started off with YouTube, learning how to do SEO on that, and then I went to a site called Etsy, which is like a selling platform, and I learned how to do SEO on that platform. It's always pretty much similar. Then there's also another site that I don't really do too much on it, but it's a site called Medium, where SEO plays a part as well. But yeah, man, SEO is a great skill. That's the number one skill I'll say to learn. Did you get grant money to create YouTube? No, I did not get a grant money to create YouTube. Started YouTube in my senior year of high school, just posting fitness related videos. And I started seeing other YouTubers, like it's a guy named Christian Guzman. He bought a Audi R8 and a Lamborghini Huracan. And I'm like, yo, I need to get in on this money. So I started posting videos and things like that. But for whatever reason, I didn't understand how to get monetized, and I ended up learning. Nobody gets grant money for YouTube. Right. So I started learning the game, and then boom, now I'm here today. So it's dope. But yeah, we're continuing to go and grow. Again, hit the super chat, man. If you want to hit a freedom bell ring, I would appreciate it. But yeah, so far right now, man, the most consistent donator or super chat hitter, man, is E Vapors. The biggest super chat that I ever got was $25 from my guy Bill, which was on my last video. You can get grant money for small business. Yeah, I don't know if they're giving grant money for YouTube channels per se. But Linda, man, it's not really all that serious. You know, just literally pick up the camera, film, put some videos out, and see how they go. You know what I mean? See if there's a market for it. If there is, then you're going to get views. If it's not, you're not going to get views. You got to switch around and pivot. Yeah, they do have a YouTube Academy which you can try out. But we ain't even talking about the topic no more. Should we give to homeless people? Yes or no? You know, I'm gonna give my final deliberation of it. I say we should give to homeless people, but we shouldn't just give to the point where they're enabled. Hey, Eddie, love the green screen. Right. So you guys saw in my last video, man, it was my first time I ever used the green screen like properly. And I'm still learning, so it's gonna get better each and every time. The No Limit reports are here to stay. Let me know in the chat right now how you like the No Limit reports. I personally like it. I feel like this can be what explodes the channel to a whole new level. But let me know. Some people I give to if they're kind and appreciate what I give. So I think the common consensus here is to give, but potentially just to give more so food and things like that. And food, maybe blankets, maybe clothes, maybe shoes, things like that. I think that's a general consensus. But the perspective that I wanted to impress upon you guys is maybe we should start giving to people who are working 9-to-5 jobs. Maybe we should start giving to people who are not homeless and reward them for not being homeless. You know what I mean? Let's let them catch a break. Let's help them pay for their gas bill so they can, breathe a little bit more. You know what I mean? Maybe we should give to people who, maybe they're doing everything they can and just need a little bit extra. Maybe we should give to those people and not just the homeless. You know what I mean? There are some who's willing to work for their food. Right. There are some people who are willing to work for their food. You know what I mean? And things like that. But that's how I feel, guys. That's personally how I feel. We should give, you know what I mean? Whenever the spirit moves you to give. But also maybe we should start thinking about giving to other people, man. Giving people who are not homeless, who are working and doing their best to make ends meet. Why can't you step up housing that homeless find jobs and get stable? Why can't they do step up housing? Housing that homeless find jobs. Um, I think we do have that. I think you're talking about like a program that helps you. They give you a place to stay so that you can focus on, finding a job and things like that. I think we do have that. And I don't give money to the homeless, but I buy them food and sometimes drinks. Okay, got you, Queen B, got you. That's the way I'd rather do it. I feel like, but sometimes money is just easier to give them money, you know. But at the same time, I feel like you guys see that's how I hung the green screen up. So you guys never see that in the videos, but I like to show you guys the extra intangibles during the live streams. But I feel like at the same time, why is it that some people are homeless and some people are not? You know what I mean? Like, why is it that I can go out and work and do what I need to do to make money, but there's 67,000 people who can't in the city of LA alone? When I was young, I cleaned houses, went to college, and taught music lessons, and a substitute teacher to take care of my life. Right, Linda, man, you have a very interesting story, and I feel like a YouTube channel would be great. You know what I mean, to showcase your life, man. So I say go ahead and get started. When you do get started, don't put the link in my comment section. But if you have Instagram, DM me on Instagram, and I'll go and subscribe to your channel. The problem is a lot need a lot of help they don't want. Drug addicts and mentally ill. Got you. I had this guy wash my truck back in the days. He cleaned my truck better than a car wash. I gave him some money and he went inside Rouse bought stuff for sandwiches and water. Right. He worked for his money, man, and that's good. And he probably won't be on the streets long. You know what I mean? If that's the mentality he has. But I think that's a question we should also ask ourselves is like, why is it that me and my sister and most of you guys who are in the chat are able to go work and put a roof over our heads and pay for our car notes and pay for our insurance, but there's thousands of other people who can't. You know what I mean? Maybe that's something that we should be more concerned about, because we're giving, but maybe giving is just a band-aid and not the surgery that may be needed. You know, it might be a band-aid, but it's not what's really the healing that needs to be done. You know. Okay, got you. I got you. So you're from like a Native American tribe. I used to work back in 02. Got you. So big deal. What do you do now, man? For a living? Hey, Queen Bee, I think you said you were Native American too, right? I was hearing that a lot of Native American people get checks from the government. Man, it's tough. It'd be interesting to know what percentage of people are on the streets because of drugs versus people who are put in a tough situation, have no choice. Right. For me personally, who just said that? The mini barracks, I feel like a lot of them are out there by choice. People who are out there for longer than a year might be by choice. All right, Fifi Lamore, I appreciate you, man. I'll see you. I'm about to get off this live anyway. I just want to go live for about an hour, really quick with you guys. Okay, big deal. Oh, so you're relying off SSI and your clothing. Got you. So don't think that ever be able to visit beautiful USA again if they make this stupid vaccine mandatory for travel. Definitely. Hi, I'm from NZ. Anyway, enjoy the channel. Hey, what up, Kiwi, man? I appreciate you. Big Chef, yes, man. Got you. Night, thank you, kiddo. All right, Linda, man, I'll see you. But just to touch on Big Deal, man. If you're living off SSI and your clothing, you got to do YouTube, man. You got to go ahead and get started like right away. You know what I mean? You need to just post a lot of different videos until you find something that works, find something that sticks. Recommend you get a laptop. I edit on a program called Filmora surgery, so it'll help with the weight. Then I'm going back to work. Okay, got you. If you have, I get a laptop and I edit on a software called Filmora 9. It's a very good software. That's how I did the green screen effect, all kind of stuff like that. The camera that I use is a Canon G7X, but you can really film off your phone in the very beginning and just film different stuff, man. I'm getting paid now to walk around the city of LA. So you can make money on YouTube doing just about anything. You can tell stories about when you were homeless. You can tell stories about how you got disabled. You can tell stories about how to apply for SSI. There's an unlimited amount of things you can do that people actually want to see, man. So, go ahead and handle that. Please look at the moon. You're young is beautiful. Right, right. I'll definitely check out the moon later on today. Later on today. Right, right. Whenever I go to Carson, I'm gonna do my best. Hey, that's incorrect. Okay, information about Native American people who have 25% Native American in them might be eligible to get grants. Okay, got you, got you. And just out of curiosity, Queen Bee, how do they know you have 25%? It's dark everywhere now, Queen Bee. I mean not Queen Bee, Linda. It's dark everywhere now. It's hard to recognize by your tribe. I've been trying. Oh, okay, got you, got you. Man, I don't know, man. That would be dope if you could get a check just from your DNA. Oh, you gotta take a test. Oh man, that's wild. Like you talking about like a 23andMe like DNA type of test. 23andMe DNA type of test. Man, we had 38 likes, man. That's dope. And for everybody who's in here, man, I mean, I think we came to a general consensus. It's more personal preference. No Indian affairs. Oh, okay. So like you basically got to know the culture of the Native Americans to get the money. That's crazy, man. This is very interesting, man. I never really heard much about that. 41 likes, man. That's dope. I appreciate all you guys for even jumping on here, man. Everybody who's been in the chat. Shout out to Linda, man. She's a moderator now. And shout out to Queen Bee, the first original moderator. No Limit Shay. She's a moderator now as well. That all this land across the U.S. belongs to Native American tribes. Okay, got you. But blood will work through them. Oh, okay. Wow. So it's a lot of stuff to get the money, huh? Yeah, nobody's trying to do no blood test. Wow, guys. Wow, I don't know you have to live like that. Native American affairs. Indian is a derogatory term for my people. Got you, Queen Bee. Thank you for your time. We love you. That's why we're here. Yeah, man. And really, man, I want to speak to you guys who are still in here, man. I don't know what happened to my guy. I can't even think of his name right now. I can't even think of his name. But all you guys, man, have been really supportive in the comment section. I see so many. I don't get to see how many comments, how many likes the comment has until I go on YouTube itself. And I usually just use the YouTube Studio app. But when I actually, what up, Kenneth? But when I actually go on YouTube and I look at my comment section, just tune in on Roku. Appreciate you, man. I'm on a big screen, man. I made it. But what I was saying was, how do you call it? When I go into the comment section of my videos, man, I see like you guys are really engaging with each other, having full debates in the comment section and supporting some people and trying to educate other people. And it's super dope, man. I really love the community that we're building here, man. And that's why I say, man, it's E-team. You know what I mean? And you guys even putting that in the comment section, which I really appreciate. I had to go to my phone so I can talk about my tribe. Oh, okay, Kenneth, man, you also got you, Kenneth, man. Jump on in. Also, keep in mind, people without brick and mortar addresses cannot just apply for assistance, especially during this pandemic requirements. Okay, got you. Get real life content. Get tired of this fake millionaires. Right, man. A lot of people be capping on YouTube, man. I don't do no cap. Cherokee Nation. Okay, got you. So don't hesitate to leave me a message. I need one of my videos. I will reply back. Yeah, Queen Bee, man, you're one of the most active YouTube accounts on this platform. But Slave Trade World News. So what do you do on your channel, Slave Trade World News? It's a strange name a little bit. Yeah, Linda, man, I do my best just to give out education, man. Everything I learn, I have to pretty much learn on my own. You know what I mean? Through online resources. Oh, you started a news channel. Okay, that's pretty much what I do. So, man, if that's what you're gonna do, you're gonna start a news channel. I'm assuming you're gonna be Black, Hebrew, however you want to. Dang, I'm assuming you're gonna be a Black person, man. If that's your name, Slave Trade World News. But yeah, definitely, man. The main thing you want to do is you want to make sure you're talking about topics that people actually care about. You know what I mean? So there's certain topics that I want to talk about, but it's not going to get views on YouTube. And so, you know, in order to build an audience, you got to get views. So talk about topics that people actually care about and that are hot and trendy, and try to get some good quality thumbnails. If you're good on Photoshop, or you know somebody who's good at Photoshop, you know, have them do your thumbnails for you. Look like my father, who is Irish. I also have Irish grandfathers on that side with Cherokee wives. Oh, okay, got you, Kenneth. I want to do a hustle channel because that's what we do, but I don't think people watch. Man, people will watch it. Corey, you telling me I have multiple companies? This is just my next move into news media. Okay, got you. Corey, man, people are watching me walk through LA to document homeless people. People will watch anything on YouTube. It just has to be entertaining enough. They have to find some form of value in it. You like, look, you're literally watching me sit in my living room with a green screen behind me. That's not even a green screen. It's just green fabric that I got from Joann's. So people will watch your content. Just do your best to make it entertaining. You know what I mean? And have a passion behind it. You know what I mean? I actually care about the stuff that I'm talking about, and I think people can feel that. Kenneth, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. The best thing you guys can do, honestly, is to like the video, drop a comment. You know what I mean? Because that helps me get into the YouTube algorithm, helps me level up. The next best thing you can do is to share the video, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit. Sharing my videos helps a lot to drive some external traffic, shows YouTube, man, people really care about this topic because they're sharing it out. You know, send a text to your homeboy, to your homegirl, to your mom. You know, share the video out. And then, I mean, another way you can donate, I mean, help me out, is to donate to the super chat whenever I have a video premiere or anything like that. Yeah, guys, just a clear understanding, Queen Bee is somebody who is a Native American. She doesn't like to be referred to as necessarily Indian. She feels like it's a derogatory term. So don't necessarily say that. It's like you coming up to somebody. Again, I'm not Native American or anything like that, but it might be coming up to somebody and, you know, calling them a derogatory term. You know, you don't want to say it like that, you know. So, you know, somebody come to me and say Negro, I'm be like, whoa, hold on, you taking it a little too far. You know what I mean? So let's just in the chat, let's try to say Native American, man. We don't want to. And again, Queen Bee, you know, you already know this from your experience. Not everybody knows. Not everybody is knowledgeable like that. You know what I mean? So you got to educate people. I get why some folks do not like being called Indian. Right. I mean, you know, everybody gonna have their own variety to it. You know what I mean? But if Native American, what they prefer to be called, I said we do it. Yeah, Big Chef. Imagine somebody come to me and say Negro. We may have a problem. We may have a real problem on our hands. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what intention, especially if they're not of my complexion, we may have a real problem on our hands. But yeah, guys, I just want to come and talk to you, man. So a lot of people talking about wanting to do YouTube. Don't be capping, man. The main thing is just be real. Be real about what you want to do, man. You want to do YouTube, go out and do it. Do your best to be consistent. In the beginning, it's going to be very hard to be consistent because you're not going to be seeing the results. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. When I first started off doing YouTube, I was posting fitness videos and just saying, like, I got one video with 100 views, and I was like, oh man, I'm rich. Like, I thought I was about to be a next superstar. I thought I was like on 10, you know. And then after that, the videos went back to 20 likes, 10 likes, all kind of stuff like that. Right, Queen Bee, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. That's what we all trying to do. But when you first starting off on YouTube, especially if you're not getting paid, you're not going to be as consistent. But now you guys saw the transformation. I'm getting paid now. I'm like, whoa, and the money that is flowing in. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You guys are really supporting the channel, and that's why I'm doing my best to keep being on here and chatting it up with you guys and building a good community, man. Because, like, hey, I just need one video to get 1 million views, and I can change my entire life, man. Imagine making 8,000 off of one video, 10,000 off of one video. You know, that'll change my whole. And again, y'all already know I made it up with nothing. So if you give me 10,000, bet you in a year I'll be at 6 figures just off that first initial 10. But you know, it's just a blessing now to have this as another income stream. Years ago when I was active, right. YouTube is not hard. It just takes time. Everybody has their own timing. For me, it took me 4 years to get here. You know what I mean? But now I'm building a dope community, man. 43 likes in just an hour of live stream. You know what I mean? One of my videos hit 15,000 views the other day. The one where I went to Lafayette Park. You guys really liked that one. I don't know why, but you guys really liked that one. And the funny thing is, I thought 1K subs, 5K hours monetized. So it's 1K sub, 4K hours to be monetized. But I thought that Lafayette Park video was weak. I was like, man, I shouldn't even upload this. This video is weak as crap. I uploaded it and it's at 15,000 views. Right now, that's my highest earning video, guys. So you never know what people are going to like. You never know. But everybody who's on here, man, I mean, I'll watch your channel, man. If you're dropping good content, I'm gonna watch your channel. You know, and again, I'll be honest. If your content is weak, I'm not gonna watch it. But if you're putting out some good content, I'm like, oh man, I like this. I like the way he's talking. He's real about it. He's funny. He makes me laugh. Or she's funny. She makes me laugh. It's gonna be good content. I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna support you guys. Lots of people want to hear it right. I get now, Paul, man, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I get hate in the comments when I say the word super citizen. People really don't like it. You know, they really don't. You know, and they be sure to share your content via your community page. Right. I do that every once in a while, and I think I'm gonna start using it a little bit more. But yeah, Paul, I get a lot of hate, man. People like super citizens. Why don't you try trading lives with them? There's some people who want me to go homeless. There's some people who want me to get attacked by the homeless, and there's some people, man, who understand that I'm making this content as a way to really show, yo, this is getting out of hand. We need to talk about this. We need to come up with a solution to fix this. You know what I mean? We can't just be walking outside and having porta potties set up on a public sidewalk. This is not okay. You know, and Paul, you're one of the people who get it, man. Like, we got to do something about this. Super citizen, well, it's true. I mean, it's super citizen content to me. I traveled with many brothers and was raised in the streets. Okay, got you. Other reason I'm investing in the streets in the early 80s. Yeah, man, that's crazy how you can become a vet and become homeless, man. Yeah, a lot of people do be on the streets and things like that. Police brutality is a no-go, right? I don't support police brutality, man, because you got to know eventually it's going to come to your door. And then utilize it because that's how you can get your content to go viral throughout the YouTube app. Really? So Queen Bee, are you basically saying, you know, when I make a video, post a video, share it to my community tab and it'll actually go viral a little bit? I need to go viral, man. I need 100,000 views on the video. I need 1 million views. And probably by the end of this live, I'm going to have 100,000 subscribers. Water Blue, man. Shalom, brother. What's going on? Live from New Jersey. Oh, see, from New Jersey, man. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Hi, from Live Oak, Florida here. What's going on, Nancy, man? You in Florida, man. That's where my pops is at, man. So definitely going to make a trip to Florida and document that. I mean, the live is going crazy now. We had 24 people in here, 26 people in here. Everybody who's in here, smash the like button. The way we do these live streams, I know a lot of you guys are new. Give to the godly, man, and help not a sinner. This right here is the Freedom Bell. When you donate to the Super Chat, which is like that All Money In logo underneath the chat, I'll ring this bell as a thank you for donating to the Super Chat. You can also buy a super sticker, and you will hear the Freedom Bell ring. It's a great way to support the channel. Donate to the Super Chat if you want to, guys. Nancy, man, nice emoji. Shout out Nancy, man. She's a cool person, man. She's been commenting on a lot of the videos. Love your videos and the style. Where in Florida is your dad? Oh man, we never get personal information out, man. We too street for that. Van life for also I'm out of the matrix. Okay, right. So talk to me, man. Talk to me, Water Blue. So how is it in New Jersey right now? Is it super cold? And how is the homeless population as well over in New Jersey? Because if it's cold, I feel like they wouldn't want to be there, or it's less likely that they're homeless. Got mad love from my brother. Miss him so much. Got you, Kenneth. Everybody shout out to Kenneth, man. Thank you, Queen, for the intel. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, Queen Bee is one of the dopest people on YouTube, man. She just comes out to help people, man. That's how I got a lot of channels to 1K by sharing our content. Wow. Okay, Queen Bee. So you gave me that advice. I'm going to apply it. I'm going to start using the community tab to share out my videos. It's discussing all the trash on the street. Yes, a lot of trash everywhere. Thank you, Eddie, as well. Yeah, Big Chef, man. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm just here to motivate the youth. I'm here to give the information that I have to help as many people as possible. You know what I mean? The more you help, the more you earn. That's what it always is. The more you help, the more you earn. But water blue, man. So what's it like in New Jersey right now? It's getting cold. Not too bad yet. Not too bad for you. Maybe a whole different for me, man. Out here in Cali, man. If it's like 55, I'm like, oh shoot, let me turn the heater on. You know, give unto the good and help not to sinner. I got you, man. I got you, Logic. You don't got to repeat the same thing 1,000 times. I heard you. Um, I'm about to head to the store. Talk to you later. All right, Big Dale. I appreciate you, man. Again, don't play around, man. Get on the YouTube grind if you're serious, man. Get started. It might take you 4 years, so you better get started now. Shout you out, Queen B. That was a different one. It's in the same chat, different verse. Got you, Logic. I appreciate you. Texas, it's 70. It's cold. Right. This is my third winter living in the van, saving money to buy some land. That's what I'm talking about, Water Blue. I'm a hospital worker, front line. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to take a step back to take a step forward. You know what I mean? You got to take one step back to take 3 steps forward. That's how it is, Water Blue. Wow, 34. That's basically freezing. But yeah, Water Blue. Like I heard of a firefighter who basically lived in his truck for like 2 years, and he saved up like $200,000. And he ended up going out and buying a house. In the city of New Jersey, homeless is rampant as it is anywhere else, to be honest. Oh, wow. I had no idea. Yeah, Logic. We were debating that, but now the live stream is ending a little bit, man. We've been on here for a little while, but people are still jumping in. Homeless population growing nationally, right? Kenneth, man. All right, peace, man. If you out, we went left. Right. We started out talking about should we give to the homeless for like the first 30 minutes. Then we started to talk about Native American people, and Queen Bee, how do you call it? Notified us, man. Native American people don't like to be called Indians. So just for future reference in the live streams, let's call them Native Americans. We went left. All right, yeah, brother. If I had known you'd be going down, you'd be doing a live stream, I would have jumped on the beginning, but I didn't know y'all. Yeah, Logic, man. I'm not gonna lie. I go on randomly, but my goal is to post one day, go live the next. Post one day, go live the next. But more than likely, I'm going to try to do my best to this post because right now during the holiday season, live streams are. The CPMs are higher, so I want to post as many videos as possible. The country is pretty much. The county I'm in pretty much take care of the homeless situation. I can say for the most part. Wow. If reach out, you can get assistance. Only lazy people don't have a place to live because it's not hard to ask for help in this county. Wow, that's really dope. No, Water Blue, man. There are some homeless people who are lazy, who don't want to work, and there's some homeless people out here who do, who are homeless because of a certain life situation that will get back on their feet and get back to where they were and even beyond that. PS5 or Xbox. I don't play video games. When I was a kid, I had a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Then I had a Wii. Then I had an Xbox 360. And then that was it. That was pretty much a gaming history as far as consoles go. But if I had to choose PlayStation 5 or Xbox, I would choose the one that I can make the most money off of. So that would probably be a PlayStation 5. Wow. Okay, Water Blue. So you're born in Cali, but you moved to Jersey. That's dope. Right now in Cali, it's around 7 o'clock. But some just fall on hard times, divorce and depression. Nancy, that's crazy you mentioned that. There was a guy earlier in the chat, Daniel, who actually became homeless because of a divorce. I'm like, man, that's super crazy. And I feel like one day we're gonna have to talk about marriage on this show, man, because it's like, man, we need to talk about it. We need to really get some discussion going on. And Nancy, man, I know it's you came a little late in the live stream, man, but we had a full discussion. We basically let's run back the points, man. 50 likes in this. I'm gonna run back this point. We're gonna chat it up a little bit more, and then I'm gonna end this live stream. But Bill, okay, Bill. So this right here is the Freedom Bill, right? And since you donated to the video premiere, you never got to hear the Freedom Bell ring. So that was your honorary Freedom Bell. As a thank you, man, for donating to the chat. I'm glad you happened to pop in, man. I'm really glad you happened to pop in. So you got your Freedom Bell ring. As a thank you for that super chat the other day, man. I appreciate you for that. I was looking to buy land in Ohio yesterday. I'm about $2 short of that 200,000. Oh man. Water Blue. You got to keep going, man. You got to keep going. He did it, man. I'm just saying he did it. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Water Blue. He was doing YouTube, and his channel was popping, bro. His channel was popping, so he was making a lot of money on YouTube, as well as his firefighting career, as well as any other hustles he may have had. Appreciate you, Bill. I appreciate you for joining in, man. Lonely boy. Hey, everyone, how's things? Yo, so everybody's jumping in now, but it's like, why y'all jumping in now, man? It's so late. 7 o'clock now. I figured that's 8, 9, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Maybe people are just getting off of work. Let me know if you guys are just getting off of work right now, because this will help me to plan my live streams a little bit more effectively. Bill donated. Hold on. You have to extend that one right there. Bill donated again, man. Shout out to Bill. Bill, man, let me know, man. How did you find my channel, man? And what do you like the most about it? Because I'm going to continue to do the homeless encampment videos. I plan on going out to Venice again, getting some more stuff out of Venice. Yeah, shout out to Bill, man. Everybody, matter of fact, hold on, man. Bill's so solid. Hold on, let me get Bill. All right, Bill. So you're gonna notice a blue wrench next to your name now. Next time you comment, and that basically means you're a moderator. Okay, Logic. So you already been home, but you just didn't know I was going live. Okay, got you. So I'm gonna start using the community post a little bit more, so that way people know the camera video is blowing up on YouTube, right? And matter of fact, Logic, I'm gonna make you a moderator as well. Everybody, man, Logic, he's not a troll. He has a cat as his profile picture. But he's not a troll, man. He gives good, detailed comments all the time. And he comments multiple times on each video, man, which I really appreciate. He helps me out a lot. So Logic, go ahead and comment something. You're going to see a blue wrench next to your name. So basically, man, if my channel gets big enough, when we have trolls here talking about, I hope you go homeless, I hope you die in the street corner, you guys can go ahead and get rid of those people from the comments, things like that, if you have that blue wrench next to your name. Just finished lunch. It's 1:25 in Australia. Wow. It's like 7 at night right now. I'm out here in LA. No, let me say big up to Bill. Right, big up to Bill, man. Bill the man. Bill really is the man. And it's crazy to me that like people enjoy my content enough to actually donate to the super chat and things like that. It's mind blowing. I've been doing this for 4 years, and it's now getting to the point where I'm starting to develop an audience. But let's go into the point of this video. Should we give to the homeless? Basically, for you guys who are just now coming in, we've been on live for about an hour and 20 minutes. What we talked about was, are we helping the homeless by giving to them, or are we actually enabling them to continue to be homeless by giving to them? And that was basically the main thing we're talking about. Now, I brought up the point that maybe we should start giving to people like me, getting people like you who are working 9-to-5 jobs, who are hustling, had to pay bills, had to pay car note, put gas in the car, insurance, rent, had to pay all these bills. Maybe we should give to people like that so that they never even have to go homeless. You know what I mean? Or we should give them a break. I always give to the homeless because I'm blessed. Right, man, Bill, I feel what you're saying on that, man. But that's why I wanted to have this debate. Or should we give to the homeless? Like, are we actually helping them, or are we hurting them? And Bill, when you give to the homeless, are you giving them food, or are you giving them money? Because that was a lot of things people talked about is, I'd rather give them food than to give them money. Which I can see, because imagine giving them money to go out and they overdose on drugs or something like that, something crazy. You know what I mean? Money. Okay, got you. I prefer to give them food. Right. You prefer to give them food, Logic? A lot of people say that. Water Blue, man, when you decide to give, man, are you giving them food, or are you giving them money? Or are you giving them advice? Like, should we not be giving them food and money and start teaching them, or should we start giving them resources? Start having cards on us and say, here, you can go here and go to this place and get a shelter. You can go here and get food, or you can go here and get this. You know what I mean? Should we be giving them resources? Clothes. Right. I 100% agree, man. If you live in a cold winter environment, giving out clothes, blankets, scarves, and things like that, I 100% agree with that. It's for anybody. I don't care if they're a drug addict. I don't care. Shalom. And for you guys who don't know, when I say shalom, man, it means peace. It means blessing. It means greetings. Shout out to Kiwi NZ, which I believe is New Zealand. I'm not a world traveler, but I believe in New Zealand. The Freedom Bell is so unique. I bet other YouTubers are going to copy and start hashtag. Gotta do what you gotta do. Kiwi, man, I appreciate you for donating to the super chat. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. Every donation that I get, is a blessing to me, man. Like I struggled and grinded on this platform for 4 years with no pay. I did do a little affiliate marketing closer to like last year, where I made a couple bucks. But now I'm getting to the point where I'm actually able to make money off of YouTube, man. It's another source of income, which I appreciate. So big shout out to Kiwi. Big shout out to Bill, man. Bill the man. 2 super chats already, man. Shout out to Bill. Eddie, we both live here in LA. Oh, Bill, you're in LA. We might have to, if you know any areas that you want to see, Bill, specifically, then you're like, man, I would love to see this up close, but I'm not trying to walk out there. Let me know, and I'll go and try to film that. It's really hard to know who's genuine, needed help. Right. And so that's what I'm saying. So should we start giving them resources? Like, here, take this, and you can do this, this, and this. Should we give them money? Should we give them clothes? I agree with giving them clothes and things like that, because you got to be able to protect yourself from the elements. You know what I mean? No need to just die because you're so cold or anything like that. So like donating clothes, shoes, I 100% agree with that for sure. Everybody needs clothes. Everybody needs shoes. Big Chief, our Big Chef. There we go. Boom. Actually, now that I look at it, it's Big Chief. I've been saying Big Chef this whole time, man. I don't know if I'm illiterate or what, but shout out to Big Chief for the donation as well, man. $2 to the super chat. Shout out to everybody who's donated so far, man. I really appreciate you guys for hopping on here and believing in me, man. Like donating to the campaign, it means a lot. You know what I mean? I really go outside, and really put myself at risk. You know what I mean? To film these videos, but I just try to move smart and move in a way where I don't cause too much of a ruckus with the homeless people, because again, I'm severely outnumbered. You know what I mean? I'm severely outnumbered. Yeah, I ring the bell, man. I ring the bell for Big Chief. Everybody gets a freedom bell ring when they donate, man. Last time I was in LA, mistakenly drove to Compton trying to find a Honda Centric. Right. I will not listen. I'm not going to go to Compton. I'm not going to Watts. I'm not going to any neighborhood where I'm not from. Man, hold on, we're gonna extend this one. Man, shout out to Bill again, man. Bill did a double donation, man. When Bill talking about he's blessed, he really is blessed, man. Shout out to Bill, man. And again, Bill got the ball rolling, man. One super chat came in, another one came in. This is dope. This is incredible to me, man. So, and for you guys who don't know, No Limit Shay, when you see her in my comment section, you're like, man, she got No Limit too. That is my sister. We have a lot of videos on my channel and on her channel together. So she's gonna start doing more like gossip style videos, talking about things that are happening in the current world. Kind of like how I do my No Limit reports, but she's gonna do that about celebrities, man, and give you guys a different perspective on things. But shout out to Bill again. You're not putting yourself at risk if you went about it differently. I really like to talk to you about this because I feel like you do mean well. Right. And so I don't want to get off track. Giving. I do believe in giving to the homeless. I talked about the story in the Bible where there was a dude who was rich. He had a homeless person outside his house. He would walk past the homeless person, not give him anything. He said he was super stingy. He wouldn't even give his dog, the crumbs off his plate. Ended up dying. He went to hell. Then when he was there, he saw Abraham. He was like, man, can I get some water? He saw the dude who was always begging in front of his house. He saw him in heaven. Abraham was like, man, the same way you didn't give him nothing, I'm not giving you anything. So that is what made me start to give to the homeless and things like that. I was giving to the homeless way before because that's what my mom used to do and things like that. So I started giving to the homeless a lot more, especially after reading that story of the Bible. Like, man, let me give more. I can do more. You know what I mean? And then eventually I started to work as a security guard in Santa Monica. And I started to talk to the homeless people every day. I actually have like homeless, I wouldn't call them friends, but I have homeless associates, man, like 18 Philly, all kind of stuff like that. For my job, and I used to really have real life conversations. Jesus, they have a lot of different people there that I used to talk to on a daily basis, and a lot of them were just homeless out of choice. You know what I mean? There was homeless people that would come to the mall and start to sleep in the stairways. That would then talk about, oh man, I'm not really homeless. I just come out here because I want to see what it's about. He ended up showing the security team his stock trading account, and the next thing you know, he has more money in that stock trading account than I have in my bank account. And he was sleeping in the stairway. I have homeless people who were out there selling weed and all kinds of stuff, having bankrolls of cash. So some homeless people are just homeless because they choose to live on the street. Other people don't want to go to the shelters because there's rules. You got to be in at this certain time, or you got to be out at this time. You got to do random drug tests and things like that. So there are, from my experience, from actually talking to homeless people, and you guys see me in my videos, I don't have no animosity towards them. You see, I talk, yo, what up, man? What's going on? Da da da. I'll talk to them like nothing because I literally like worked with homeless people for a full year when I was doing security. So I can have a full conversation and treat them the same way I'm treating you guys. Like, you know what I mean? It's nothing to me. So from my experience, I would say 60% of homeless people are homeless from mentality, as in they don't have a winner's mindset. One thing goes wrong and it's woe is me. Oh my God, the police did this to me when I was 16 and now forever I'll be homeless. There's other people who are homeless from mental illness. Those are the real homeless. Like, those are the real homeless that need to be helped. I feel like they need as many resources as possible. And I don't want to say they shouldn't be on the street, but they pose a huge danger. Like, you know, like they'll tweak in the middle of the street. Like, anybody who's driven in LA will see homeless people go in the middle of the street, start breakdancing, to start pushing the car in the middle of the street. And it's really dangerous for the drivers and it's dangerous for them themselves. So that's another class of homeless people. The mentally ill, I would say, only make up around 15% maybe. Then the other 5%, man, are just people who are down on their luck. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that math worked out, but other people who are down on their luck, you know, maybe from divorce, maybe they lost their job, maybe things like, in a case of like Hurricane Katrina, maybe they lost their house and things like that. And when you're on the street, you're not going to know who's who. I wish you had a call-in number for the live stream. I might do that for sure, man. I might do that for sure one day. Like, do it to where I can have a Zoom call. But some people are afraid to be on video like this, so I don't know if you guys would be willing to do that. But if I can do like a Zoom call where I can send you guys a link, and then you guys can join in, and we can be like one person here, and we can have a debate and talk. That would be nice. Let me go back into the comment section so I can. So the last should be the first, and the first should be the last. Few called, many chose. 100% agree. Eddie, I never turn anyone down because you just don't know you just don't know if that's an angel on earth. 100% agree. 100% agree. You know, and again, I give willingly to people. Just want you to know. Just want somebody to talk to me is a lot. 100% agree. And what's the actual problem with that? I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Do you want to get scammed? Hi, I'm new here. It looked like I got a new super chat. Hold on, guys. I'm up in the chat. Let me scroll down real quick. Man, shout out Bill again. Hold on. Bill, man, you blessing me too much, man. You blessing me too much. I'm gonna have to go out on the streets and give to the homeless, man. Just off the strength of this. Hold on, man. Shout out Bill, man. Let me go back up and read these comments. Alice, what's going on? Hi, I'm new here. I think it's better to help those that are on the verge. Right. What if we actually help people to not become homeless? Like, what if we just dedicated our time and our resources into figuring out why people have mental illness and preventing that in the future generations? What if we spent our time figuring out why people choose to use drugs and removing those triggers from our society, so that way we can stop homeless people from continuing? Like, that's the effort that I want to lead. You know what I mean? Like, let's see if we can do something like that. I felt like you did sit. I don't mean to. You made my blood boil walking past my old tent. Weird kitchen. Bro, I don't know what you on, bro. Maybe you should try being homeless. Houston, Phoenix, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle, Minneapolis. I thought about that. Like, what if I tried to be homeless? Maybe I don't understand it. Hold on, man. I think I see another super chat. This came in. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me see. One more for the roll. Hold on, man. We're gonna name this the Bill Bell at this point. This is about to be the Bill Bell in a minute, man. Shout out Bill, man, for making the Freedom Bell ring. I think 4 times. Actually 5, because he had to get his just due from donating to the premiere. 5 times in one super chat. Right now, Bill holds the ultimate record for the most super chat. For the most Freedom Bell rings in one live stream. All right, so shout out to Bill, man. Bill, right now, man, he the dude. He the man of the hour, man. If he's saying give it to the homeless will bless you like this, we can donate $100 in a live stream. Let me go give. Let me reach other people though. But shout out Bill one more time, man. Shout out Bill one more time, man. I gotta ring it again, man. Man, just off the strength of Bill, man. So I hope someday I can chat with you so I can get some pointers on YouTube. I know your time is valuable, and I will compensate you. Man, Linda, your compensation, man, just being on a live stream is enough, man. The fact that you always liking and commenting on the videos, sharing my videos, like you guys help me out so much, a tremendous amount, man, like a tremendous amount. And in Texas, so let's go back on that. So I thought about maybe doing a video where I became homeless for like a day or something like that, and just saw like how hard is it really. But then I said like maybe that would be kind of, I don't want to seem like I'm making a mockery of homeless people, and I also don't want to seem insensitive. You know what I mean? So I didn't really want to do that. Because I'm like, man, like, is that a justifiable thing to do? And I don't think it is. Will it get views? Probably. It might get a lot of views, but at the same time, I don't know if I really want to chance that. You know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of YouTubers who like sleeping in my car for 24 hours, million views. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, take care of you for real. For real, we gotta do Zoom or something. You and I really need to talk. LOL. Man, I never seen you. Weird blank kitchen. Weird blank kitten. I never seen you, man. Bill, yes, big chef. Why do I keep calling you chef? I think there's somebody on E Vapors Live that's big chef, and you're big chief. I've been homeless in Seattle, San Francisco, San Diego, Minneapolis, Phoenix, Providence. So, Wilfredo, man, if you're talking about you've been homeless in all these locations, that means you living to be homeless. How you homeless in multiple locations, man? You gotta listen on No Limit Eddie channel. There's no limit to what you can do, man. Put your mind to it and you can achieve it. All right? Put your mind to it and you can achieve it, man. If you're homeless and you don't want to be homeless, let's get out there and hustle, man. Let's get out there and hustle. Let's find a way. I've heard people making thousands of dollars panhandling. You know what I mean? If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. But let's try to find a way to get you up, man, and get you back on your feet. And hold on, I think my guy, man, I've been waiting for you to jump in here, man. Where you at? Where you at? I can't even. There we go. Yo, shout out Tyler, man. Tyler, I've been waiting for you to jump in this entire time. Drop a comment real quick, Tyler, because I want to make you a moderator. Today we're doing a moderator session. Wait, so Big Chief, you on E-Vapors too? Why? Here we go. Hold on. That's Linda. I'm trying to get Tyler. Hold on, guys. Boom, Tyler, man. Appreciate you, man, for dropping in here. I made you a moderator, so now when you comment, you're gonna see a blue wrench. Bill, what did Bill say? Eddie, I am on Skid Row downtown. I can freely walk around and talk to people who've been doing this since '86. I used to volunteer at the LA Mission for 15 years. Man, that's dope, Bill. That is really dope. JG, man. Shout out to my guy Josh, man, for being in here. What up, Josh? Appreciate it. I feel like you're about to get off in like 10 more minutes. LOL. Man, Tyler, I was waiting for you, man, because I'm like, I started to do, and by the way, guys, this is how I hung up the green screen. And hey, that green screen looked too good. Eddie, I'm saying, hey, Cream B, what up, man? That green screen was looking real good in my last No Limit report, man. So you guys can expect to stick. You guys can expect to continue to see that. 5 and woke up now, remote life. Right, and then you're on a whole other side of the country too, man. So it's a little bit different. All right, shout you out, Queen B. Guys, this is a cozy chat and I enjoy it. Right. So let me get back to Tyler. Yeah, Tyler was one of the first people, guys, who, when I made the Homeless Exodus series, he left like a full paragraph in the comment section talking about how his experience moving from a whole other place to like the Bay Area. And he's like, man, this is not what I expected at all. He made that comment on the first video, and within a month, he was gone, man. He moved to Maryland. He already out, man. So shout out to Tyler, man. He one of the funniest dudes in the comment section. He also had experience with the Moms for Housing. I'm like, man, this dude, he only been here for a year, but he done seen it all. So Bill Coleman, No Limit Shade, I have been blessed all my life, and thanks. Right, man. Shout out to you, Bill, man. More blessings coming your way, man. More blessings coming your way. And just so everybody knows, man, Bill Coleman is the First person ever, man. He got 5 super chats in one video. He made the freedom bell ring 5 times in one freaking video. So big shout out to Bill, man. And Bill is also a moderator. He's been leaving really thoughtful comments. Basically, man, if you are in my comment section and you leave positive, thoughtful comments, I'm going to make you a moderator, because we're going to have some people who are going to try to start trolling and all kind of stuff like that. You know, all kind of weird stuff. Even in my comment section now, there's some weird people that come in here and there. And I just be like, I still like and heart the comment, because you supported me. But you know how the LOL, we're in December, so I'm gonna rub some LOL. Right, man, Tyler, you just being on the live stream and leaving comments on all my videos. And Tyler's the type of dude, man, who comes in and likes the video before the video even plays, comments on the video before the video even plays. You know what I mean? I'll schedule a premiere and I already see Tyler and commented on it. I'm like, man, shout out to my guy Tyler. So I had to make him a moderator, man. He's a solid dude and leaves thoughtful comments. He don't leave no nice vid. No, he was a thoughtful comment each time. So I gotta appreciate him for that. Yeah, man. Bill gonna give some. Bill, man, you just blessed me with the best gift this year. You know what I mean? I'm not a Christmas celebrating person or anything like that. I don't have no trees up or anything like that, but it's the best gift of the season for sure. And again, there's so many chats coming in. I'm trying to make sure I read them all, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging. Hold on. Oh, okay. I thought Mr. West Las Vegas. I'm like, man, you trying to promote yourself on my live stream? What you doing, boy? But all right, cool. He just trying to link up with the other dude. And I'm still here. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure everything is good. Being out there, I learned that's a mad disrespect. Hold on. What did I miss with weird A-word cat? I'm an ex-resident of Echo Park. Whoa. Okay, so you were in Echo Park before. Hold on. This is your wait, man. Shout out to Bill, man. I got to end the live stream, man. You know that in too much, man. My bank account gonna say, man, Eddie, what's going on, man? Where you getting all this money from, man? I'm about to get an IRS audit. I'm about to get an IRS audit because of Bill, man. Eddie, don't worry about YouTube trolls. I got that under control. Every channel, not just yours. Yeah, Queen Bee is a professional. Her occupation is YouTube Moderator of the Year, man. That's the award Queen Bee needs to get. Ring that bell hard for Bill. Right, you know what? Man, Bill, man, let me tell you like this. This right here is about to be the Freedom Bill at this point. Not even going to be a bill no more. Freedom Bill. Sorry, Eddie. I won't take blame for the LOL. Oh, man. Yeah, man, I'm about to get an IRS audit. Goodness gracious. I'm about to be on me and a Hellcat in this joint. But yeah, shout out to Queen Bee. WestLasVegas.com. West Las Vegas with the $5. Appreciate you, West Las Vegas, man. Honestly, guys, I don't care if it's 99 cents, 1 penny. Every donation honestly means so much to me, because again, I hustled on this platform for 4 years, no pay. You know what I mean? To now get to the point where one person want to donate me $100 just like that. You know what I mean? It's a humongous blessing. You know what I mean? And I want to use my platform to help people out, man. We're talking about a very needed topic, to be honest. You know, a lot of people. There's a lot of people who say like the homeless people are invisible, which is true. A lot of people just walk by them, you know, don't want to talk about the situation, but it's like, we got to talk about this, man. It's getting out of hand. We need to figure out a way to solve this. You know what I mean? And in this world, never got audited by the IRS. Right. I'm not even in that tax bracket to get audited, thankfully, not yet. But we're going to have people like Bill, you know what I mean, who are on the front ground, who are helping the current people who are currently homeless. And then I want to be like a person who's preventing the homelessness from even starting. You know what I mean? Anybody who talks to me in real life, they know my favorite saying is, I gotta motivate the youth. Hold on. Shout out to my guy Tyler right now, man. Tyler, man. I appreciate you, bro. I honestly appreciate you, Bill. I appreciate you, Mr. West Las Vegas. I appreciate you. This is insane. I came on this live chat specifically just to talk about should we give to the homeless or not. This is turning into like a real conversation. And so one blessing creates another. Right, JG, aka oh wait, let me make Josh a moderator. Hold on. This is my guy Josh. He's in incognito mode right now. He is a creator of another successful channel. So let me make sure I go ahead and hit him like that. All right, Josh JG213, man, you're a moderator now. Right, genuine gratitude, man. Again, I come from 109th and Budlong, homicide capital of LA. I could have done a lot of wicked stuff in my life, but through the grace of God, you know what I mean? I didn't. I just stayed focused on my path, you know what I mean? And I'm here today. I'm going back to what I was saying. I'm here to motivate the youth. You know what I mean? I want to prevent homelessness. I want to prevent gang initiations. I want to prevent, you know what I mean, the stuff that don't got to be started. You know, I want to stop all these, you know, people in my community having kids and the dad's not in the house. I want to get people off of welfare. Let's find a way to win. Let's find a way to succeed. And that's what the No Limit name is about, man. I honestly believe there's no limit to what I can do. I model people like Master P, you know what I mean, who got his own cereal brand in stores, got his pancakes, got his own basketball league, got his music company, got movies in theaters. Like, it ain't no limit to what we can do. So I honestly feel that, you know, if I keep growing this channel, again, you guys are donating like this, we're going to be able to connect with the right people, you know what I mean, to prevent a lot of these problems from happening. So, you know, that's what my main goal in life is, to be honest, guys. I always say, the people I look up to, Malcolm X, Jesus Christ, and Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? So if I can change the world and affect the world that much, I don't care if I die early. I don't care anything. If I can affect the world, Tyler, this is for you and your gift to Eddie. Oh. All right, it's official, man. For the whole month of December, this is the Freedom Bill. It is not a bill anymore. It is a BILL. This is the Freedom Bill. All right, and Bill, man, I'm gonna have to link up with you, man. I'm gonna have to send you some products, man. You know, I make like T-shirts and face masks and all kind of stuff like that. So if you have any custom requests of something you want on a mask, let me know, man. And we'll get that on out to you, man. We'll get that on out to you for sure. I'm definitely gonna do a lot of merch giveaways. LOL, yes, this is all you, Bill. I can't match that. Man, Tyler, man, you didn't give enough. Everybody who's on here giving, man, like, I appreciate you so much, man. To be honest, this is a huge blessing for me today. You are truly an inspiration, and your outlook towards life is very positive. Keep up the good work. I hope someday you do get to your land, Africa, with animals. Yeah, man, definitely, man. When I start getting breaded up, definitely want to have a homestead in Africa, man, live peacefully and document that. Show people that you can do this too. Eddie, you don't want to meet me because I'm a very twisted person. LOL. What you mean, Bill? What you mean? If you're in LA, I'm probably gonna run up. I'll probably have seen you before. Can I play the match game too? Man, Mr. West Las Vegas, what's going on, man? Eddie, you know what I mean? Okay, boom. Big Chief. We all just trying to make a difference before it's our time to go. Daily Grind Family Channel, No Limit Eddie, No Limit Shay. Right. We all working to make this place better, man. That's for real. You know what I mean? People are like, honestly, sometimes I feel like Malcolm X, again, if he didn't die early, his legacy may not have been as big as it is. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to be great. You know what I mean? IRS and Cali in the stream with their hands out waiting. Oh man, I know, man. I know. IRS is looking. My bank account, they want to shut my bank account down right now. They're like, yo, too many direct deposits. I have a sense of humor and Eddie never worry. I'm single, so I'm in good shape. LOL. Yeah, Bill, we're gonna have to link up, man. I gotta get you a mask, man. I might make you. This is what I'm gonna do. In my next video that I release probably tomorrow, I'm gonna make you a custom mask, man. I'm gonna call Freedom Bill on the mask. You're gonna see it in that video, man. It's gonna give you a good laugh, and we're gonna get it out to you. Yes, sir. I sub to you off the strength of E-Vapors, Eddie and Josh. Right, man. I appreciate you, Big Chief, man. Everybody who subscribes, man, it means a lot to me. My channel is growing. like it took me 4 years to get to 1,000 subscribers, and after I got to 1,000, we're basically almost at 2,000 in like 2 or 3 weeks. So the channel was growing rapidly, super rapidly, which is insane to me. But again, the IRS is after me right now. I know that. But Eddie, that's not needed. But I thank you. Nah, Bill, man, I got to show you your support, man. So right now you got the name Freedom Bill. It's no longer the bill for the whole month of December. Definitely, man. You set a record that I don't know how somebody gonna beat it. You set the record tonight, man, for real. But onto the topic of, and we got 58 likes, man. Everybody make sure to keep smashing the like button. We might as well stay here for a little bit longer, man. But as far as the topic, man, giving and not giving, there's gonna be people who are on the front lines who are gonna give. But my goal is to say, like, let's do some prevention. You know what I mean? Let's not wait till you get diabetes. Let's make sure you eat healthy. Let's make sure you exercise. Let's make sure you have the positive mindset so you don't get diabetes to begin with. Prevention is the best cure. You know what I mean? And I want to go ahead and focus on the prevention efforts of the homeless. Let's focus on prevention efforts at fatherless homes. You know what I mean? Again, I'm in a blessed position to even know who my dad is. There's people who never met their dad, people had their dads killed because of gang violence. We got to change a lot of this stuff, man. We got to change a lot of this stuff. Eddie, I support 3 other channels that I really like. Man, Bill, man, what you like about my channel so much, to be honest, man? This is crazy. What do you like about my channel? What do y'all even like about the channel so much? Because when I look in the comment section, like, we're building a real life community. Like, E-team is not just a word, it's not just a phrase. The people who are in this live stream right now are like a real life E-team. We're in here actively trying to make people better, make people support people. You know, you want to do YouTube? Let me give you all the advice I have for YouTube. You know what I mean? Anything like that, we're trying to help each other, man. In the comment section, I see you guys having real life interactions, real life engagements, real life debates. And I love it, man. I really love it. We're talking about real life. People are tired of fakeness, right? I can't fake anything, man. I really can't. To fake stuff, you kind of got to have money to fake stuff. You got to have the money to buy the fake chain, to buy the fake watch, to buy the fake this, to run out the fake Lamborghini. Now, you can scam people for long enough, but you know, eventually the truth gonna come out. But I can't even fake it if I wanted to. I like the fact that you're showing actual footage of what's really happening out there. I like the fact that you're showing actual true crisis about the news. And I want to talk about right. And I do my best just to show you guys the real footage and not to doctor it up to make the problem look worse than it is. What you guys see is pretty much real life. You know what I mean? And while I have all you guys in the comment section, would you guys like to see me when I go out and film the homeless? Would you guys like to actually see me go live? Like, would you guys like to see me with the phone on the gimbal? By the way, man, Tyler is actually the one who made me get the gimbal. You know what I mean? So shout out to Tyler for that, man. He the one who made me get the gimbal. And people love the gimbal. This channel been going up ever since I got it. But would you guys like to see me, you know, out and about with my phone on the gimbal, walking around live? Or do you guys prefer to see the videos? Bill, your support to the homie is even appreciated by me, right? And Josh is one of the OG subscribers. I know Josh in real life, you know what I mean? So he knows, man, how much I gotta hustle and how much work I put into the videos and all kind of stuff like that, man. And you know, I'll be getting the videos turned out fast. Thank you, Tyler, for making them get the gimbal. Right. Because my videos were shaky, and honestly, I wasn't even gonna get a gimbal, but I saw somebody else say it, and I saw Tyler. I'm like, man, let me get the gimbal. I just made that investment, man, and clearly it's paid off, man. It's a blessing. Last year of the future, okay. Let's round it out to 5, Eddie. LOL. If live live in real time will be we'll get people to real right. We'll be sick is to save up for a drone and do some shots over the homeless encampments. So the drones, I've been hearing that like the police do not like people with drones. You know what I mean? That they confiscate drones, that sometimes they what do you call them? Like, you know, we'll give you a ticket for flying a drone. You got to get an operator's license. So I had to do my research on the drones. But I know my guy E-Vapors does have a drone, and he links it in the description. So that's something I can definitely think about and look into. But I don't want to have any interaction with the officer of the law, man. I already got to fight this one ticket about running a stop sign. And look, you guys got to think about, I don't know how drones are in Cali, but in the Bay Area, I can fly my drone. Right. Oh, in LA, right. I mean, I don't know. Like, I know. I watched the channel, the Tall Guy Car Reviews. He got his drone taken away and all kind of stuff like that. But yeah. So you guys do want to see me live stream when I'm out in the public? Because I will start doing that if that's what you guys want to see. Because I watch a lot of channels that do like First Amendment audits, and yeah, it's like kind of prohibited. But I watch a lot of channels that do First Amendment audits, so they'll have like their phone like positioned here, like on their chest, live streaming, and then they'll also be filming at the same time. So that's something that I could potentially do: go live and film at the same time. Shout out to Queen B. Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, man. Queen B is always positive, man. She's always positive, super positive to the people in the comment section and things like that. But yeah, I'll go live when I'm out there, guys, if that's what you want to see. Because again, I always tell myself, man, these people say they like the real, so let me give them the real. So I don't want to doctor the footage. I don't really ever doctor it. I do chop it up though to make it like as action packed as possible. But I try to give you guys real as it is, man. And I plan on going back to Venice Beach to get that footage because there's a lot that I didn't cover on Venice Beach. There's a whole lot I didn't cover on Venice Beach. But yeah, man, what else you guys want to talk about, man? Let's stretch this live stream to the full 2 hours. Drop whatever y'all want to talk about in the comment section. Okay, live will be cool. Okay, got you. And I like to go out early in the morning because I don't want to interact with too many people. Venice Beach, where I saw the interview of a homeless guy who said they prefer to be homeless. It was by choice. I actually filmed the interview when I was on Venice Beach, but the video was like only like 5 minutes. So I'm more likely going to combine multiple interviews. Like whenever I see somebody and they want to be interviewed, I'm going to combine them all into one video, and it's kind of maybe like do like a documentary about homeless people, if that makes sense. They can kind of tell their story. Oh, I became homeless because of this, and this is why I like it. This is why I don't like it. I want to help. Boom, you know. Live would be cool. Okay, Big Chief, got you. Venice Beach. Okay, just read down. Go live in Venice. Right. So tomorrow morning, I don't have the full setup to go live yet. I seen the police evicting people in a real ugly way. Right. And how did you guys like the No Limit report? That is something that I want to do a lot more regularly, especially with when I move. I'm not going to be in LA anymore, so I'm not going to be able to film on these same locations. But right now, me and No Limit Shay are actually looking at moving to a state that we never were considering before, but it's super close to LA. Like we can go, you know, from that new state to LA pretty regularly, so I can still get some good content out. Big Chief, you like it a lot? Okay, got you. My whole thing with the No Limit reports is maybe we should talk about things that are trending and give people the facts so they can actually be properly informed. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can watch the news and the news just gives you enough to keep you watching. You know what I mean? I'm trying to give you guys a whole rundown so you guys can be informed about what's going on in the world. Nevada, Seattle, or Oregon. AZ is nice. Hey, that the state that we're thinking about is in those four: Nevada, Seattle, Oregon, and AZ. It's in there. Sorry, Eddie. I tried to run out to 5, but I reached my 90 limit, so it failed. Hey, Bill, man, you good, bro? You're 100% good, man. Everything you gave me tonight it's a huge blessing, man. It's a huge blessing, man. And you can see my excitement, man. I'm excited about this, man. Like, what the heck? I'm just No Limit Eddie, and people over here donating like this. It's insane to me. It's really insane, like, to be honest. So, Bill, man, I appreciate everything you done. Tyler, I appreciate you. Mr. Las Vegas, you got a long name. Mr. Las Vegas West, I appreciate you. Robert Will, I appreciate you. E Vapors not even on here, I don't think anymore, but you know, E Vapors, I appreciate you. So Streamlabs, that wouldn't have happened. So I got to look into Streamlabs. I don't know how to do all that extra stuff, but I'll look into it and see how it works. So I'm going to look into the drone today, and I'm going to look into Streamlabs. Bill Avenger, I never seen anyone bless someone as much as Bill. Right. Like, man, I got 1,000 subscribers and people donating like this. Wow. That's absolutely insane, man. But it does show you the power of YouTube, man. The power of social media. You can link up and meet with a lot of cool people. Like Josh, I met Josh completely online. You know, eBay, but the man completely online, and then we end up linking up in person and things like that. So that's some real dope stuff. And as the channel begins to earn money and things like that, I'm going to travel around and film other cities. So if you guys are in those cities, we can always link up, do a meetup, and everything. That's part of PayPal, and don't charge 30%. Oh, so PayPal owns Streamlabs. Is that what you're saying? PayPal owns Streamlabs, huh? But I hear about PayPal like restricting people's money and sometimes closing their accounts and all kind of stuff like that. So that does scare me just a little bit. I do some transactions through PayPal, but I try to limit them. I try to limit my PayPal. I don't want it to get shut down or anything like that. And I used to sell a lot on eBay, and PayPal will always hold my money for like 21 days, which was super annoying to me. I used to do. If you guys look on my channel, like in the older videos, I used to do like retail arbitrage. So I would go to Target, buy a Nerf gun, and then sell it on eBay for like $10 more, things like that. Right, it'll help me for tax purposes. Right. That's what I think about it. Hey, and Josh, so is Mr. Chavez an accountant? I know you said you were setting up the LLC with him. Is he an accountant? Because I need like a CPA. Because we got to do this legit. I don't want no hassles from any government organization. I do my best to walk the straight line. You know what I mean? Sometimes they get me from doing stuff with my car and things like that. Wait, that's right. I gave my best channel $1,400 once, and I had no problem with Streamlabs. Wow. Okay, so PayPal owns. So I'm gonna look into Streamlabs. I'm gonna do my research into that today. Tyler, you said speaking of eBay, shout out to Target. I picked up three Nintendo Switches, which are very hard. Tyler, do you flip stuff on eBay as well? When I was homeless, the change I came up on, I spent for a cigarette. Okay, got you. So you spent the money you had on a cigarette and not food? That's again losing mentality, man. That's a losing mentality. I hate that super chat charge of 30%. Right. This is okay. Got you. One from my girlfriend, one from me, and one from my niece. Man, Tyler the big baller when it comes to Christmas. Tyler is a big baller when it comes to Christmas. Hey, but Bill, the way I look at it is like this. YouTube. Oh man, I gotta plug this laptop in. Hold on, guys. I'm not trying to have it die on y'all. Okay, I think we should be good. He's in the financial industry. Some of his buddies are CPAs that we'll be using for our business once we set up so we can make sure it right. Okay, so we know CPAs. Got it. What was I saying? Oh, Bill, the way I look at it is like YouTube is providing me. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have met you, Bill. I wouldn't have met Tyler. I wouldn't have linked up with any of you guys. So YouTube is providing me a platform in which I can grow on. So I don't mind giving them, the 45% of the ad revenue or the 30% of the super chat, because again, they don't have to pay people at all. You know what I mean? They can just be having people use it like Instagram. People use Instagram for free. Most people don't even make money off of Instagram, but they use it. So I don't mind giving YouTube a cut. But again, if you're saying Streamlabs, I don't have to give anybody a cut. Hey, I don't got a problem with that either. Right. So I got to find me a CPA because I want to make sure all this YouTube stuff is handled the right way. I'm taking this serious. Yep, I recycled gas. $1 had EBT for food, but I was criminalized for my homelessness, and GR program helped me find work. Oh, I'm glad you found some work, man. I'm really glad you found work, man. And again, if you smoking cigarettes, this is a public service announcement. If you smoking cigarettes, you may not like me after this, but if you are less than 30 years old and you're smoking cigarettes, that's suicide watch material for me. You telling me you grew up on watching those TVs with people with the hole in their throat and all kinds of stuff, and you still smoking cigarettes? That's crazy. That is crazy. You can't be smoking cigarettes. If you're under 30, you can't be smoking cigarettes. If you older than that and you was already smoking them before all those commercials and all that stuff came out, then you might already be addicted to them. But if you was born in my generation, man, and you smoking cigarettes, bro, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Tyler, I get off cheap because I only have two people. LOL. Oh man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. My sister wants a PS5, but yeah, they sold out everywhere. They're super sold out. And I'm not paying 1K from scalpers. She'll just have to wait. She'll have to wait. That's an important life lesson. Sometimes you gotta wait. It's no problem. I'd rather have everyone having their own, even if 2 or 4 people can play on the same one. Right, right, right. Hey, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Give me like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Had to make a quick run. Yeah, but the PS5, man, they are sold out everywhere, and so is the Xbox. I tried cigs when I was young. I smoked one and was like, this is boring. I'll do it blowing smoke on my mouth. Right. Right, man. Cigarettes, it's a no-go, man. It's like, come on, what are you doing? You know, it's you know you're gonna get cancer or you're gonna increase your risk of cancer. You're gonna get that bronchitis cough. It makes you look old when you're young. It's just like, come on, bro. Please don't smoke cigarettes. If you want to be like No Limit Eddie and you a kid watching this, don't smoke cigarettes at all. There's no point in smoking cigarettes. You don't look cool from smoking them. You don't you lose a lot of money smoking cigarettes. You know what I mean? It becomes an addiction to where you're gonna waste all your money smoking. You know what I mean? Don't do all that, man. Eddie, you would hate me then because I smoked for 50 years. Right. But Bill, that's what I told you though. You're over the age of 30. I'm talking about my generation and down. We grew up with the whole the commercials, all kind of stuff like that. I got to tucked in my throat now because I was smoking cigarettes. You know what I mean? We grew up with the whole non-smoking campaign. So when I see somebody who's 30 and younger, I always try to tell them, yo, come on, you got to cut that out. But in your generation, you know, smoking was deemed as cool and all kind of stuff like that. They marketed the cigarettes to you guys really well. I don't know how I just found this channel awesome when I was atheist. I was definitely suicidal. Oh wait, so you just found my channel right now? Smoking is glamorous posters did it for me. Right, right. Man, Josh, you know what's crazy? Nobody ever told me to stop YouTube. Like I said, it's all God's grace. My mom is like, whatever I wanted to do, my mom will find a way for me to do it. If I wanted to play lacrosse, she bought me my lacrosse gear. I wanted to skateboard, she bought me all my skateboard gear. I wanted to rap, she bought me all the rapping equipment. So whatever I needed to do, she found a way for me to do it. So she was always super supportive, even to this day. My dad just likes making money. So again, he never told me, "Oh, don't stop YouTube." He motivated me to keep going. You know what I mean? So nobody ever told me to stop doing YouTube. As far as my friends, if you were to go back, I don't even have those videos on my channel because they were getting no views. but they were all on my YouTube channel, like doing like the fitness videos. We were all in the gym together, and things like that. So, people would talk a little bit, oh yeah, doing this YouTube, all that stuff. But right, I've been blessed to have a great family, man. To be quite honest, but nobody ever told me to stop doing YouTube or YouTube wouldn't pay. Nobody, which is crazy to me. Don't stop doing YouTube, please. I'm going to subscribe. Wait, so Kata Dion, what that name? I can't even read it. I'm not going to try to read it. You just found my channel during this live, so that's crazy. That means YouTube is recommending me right now. So hey, so if you're new to my channel right now, what? Okay, so people are finding my channel right now. So if you're new to my channel right now, hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to my channel. On this channel, man, basically we just document the city of LA at this point in time, and we do like news related videos, things that you might be interested in, things like that. So if you just found my channel, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, like this video. And Kata, man, I'm glad you found my channel, man. I'm glad you found my channel. My goal is just to be a positive influence. We have a lot of people on social media who are lying to people. We have a lot of people on social media who are misleading people, taking advantage of people. And I don't feel like anything wrong with that. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But I just want to be a positive influence out here, man. Man, yeah, a lot of people don't want me. My mom doesn't want me to leave LA. My mom wants me to stay here and things like that. But I'm like, man, I gotta go. I gotta explore different opportunities and things like that, man. And to see what I can accomplish. Yeah, the wheat grows with the tares, 100%. I gotta see what else I can accomplish, man. With a different energy around me. That's more than anything what it is. And I need to save money. I cannot keep spending money like this, man. Everything is just too expensive. And my car, it uses 91, which again is the most expensive gas. So, I'm paying close to $3.30 a gallon. So, and that car, it says 27 miles to the gallon, but that gas kind of goes out fast because I don't drive like a normal pedestrian. I put that during the sport mode, and I love to hear it burble. So I waste a lot of gas. But for those of you guys who love car content, sorry to hit it around, but I have some things to do tonight. Right. All right, Bill. You would do great in Texas. Clarissa Brooks. Man, I like Texas, man. I like Texas. Gold line is fun, right, Tyler? Yeah, so I was doing my research on it because I still want to make a video about the exit tax. Basically, that's only for like the top 1% of the state. So if you're making 30 million or more, then you would have the tax. But Bill, man, if you're still in here, man, I'll see you, man. Appreciate you for stopping by. We're gonna get off this live here in a minute, man. I just want to talk to my people, man. Talk to the E-team. Because I love what we got going on here, man. We're getting a real community, and everybody who got that wrench next to their name, you are OG of the channel, man. You're OG of the channel. So I don't care if I get 20 million subscribers, people who have that wrench next to their name, I'm gonna know you guys. And it's always gonna be like, yo, you're OG to the channel. Top level living. Oh, cause you like Austin, Texas. Keep Austin weird. I want to go to Texas just to eat the giant food. And of course, Texas also has very good laws as well, like more freeing laws than California. And my guy Josh, man, he's always all over the country, man. He's always all over the country driving these trucks. So, man, if y'all want to know about a state, ask Josh, man. He probably didn't been there. The brisket in Texas and no state taxes. Right. So out of the 3 states that I'm looking at, 2 of them have no state income tax. 1 of them does. And the one that does, I'm kind of weaning it off my list at this point in time. Corpus Christi is okay as well. Man, a lot of people in here are from Texas. Hey, but people in my comment section are saying Houston, Texas is starting to have a real homeless problem. So if I move to Texas or anywhere, I got to just stay outside of the main city. Oh, yeah, no income taxes. Right. Why am I paying the state government for them to let homeless people live outside my front door? I'm caught up on comments. Nice, Queen B. Montana, no, I can't go there, man. It's nobody there. I gotta still see people from here from time to time. Yep, it is. About the 10 tons, but I don't know about the Texas there. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I have never been to Texas, but something I gotta try. The original Cowboys in Montana. Yeah, I couldn't go to. Am I thinking of Montana or Wyoming? Or I don't even know my states, guys. I don't know. I thought it was Montana is where everybody registers their cars. Yeah, Montana, where especially where nobody lives. Everybody registers their cars there to get it cheap, but nobody actually lives there. I don't want to be in a barren wasteland. Oh, is it Wyoming? Yeah, I think it is Wyoming. I've been out of school so long, man. I don't know. I don't even know my dang states. Sometimes I'll be saying a city is a state and a state's a city. Texas has good gun laws and great food. Right. Very Texas. Every state that I'm looking at has good laws regarding those things. Because California is out of hand with the laws they have. They make you a criminal for wanting to protect yourself, man. Protect your family. But man, this was a good live stream, guys. So basically, just for all you guys who are subscribers to the channel, right now the CPMs, which is cost per meal, are basically the amount you earn per 1,000 views on YouTube, is super high. It's going to be the highest around this time because it's Christmas. Everybody's buying gifts. So I'm going to do my best to post a whole lot of videos, potentially even like a video every day. But if not, you can for sure always expect a live stream and a video. So live video, alternating. But I might actually do video every day and then live stream every other day still. So you might get a live stream and a video on one day. And we're going to try that out, test that out. But I want to take advantage of the super high CPMs. So you guys should be expecting that. I don't have anything filmed yet, but I'm going out to film tomorrow. More than likely, Venice Beach. Yeah, man, of course, man. All praise to the Most High, man. Always got to give my prayers. Yeah, Diego, man. Diego, man. You missed it, man. I mean, we didn't had so many donations to this live stream, man. It was absolutely insane. New Jersey, we show you much love and respect, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Good riddance, brother. Keep the faith. Check out. Right. Oh, German and Venice. He's the one who I model my videos after. Yeah. I'll be tuned in. All right, Big Chief, man. I appreciate you, man. Dragons saying slots. I was dating a homeless lady for a while. I just haven't seen her recently. Is she okay? See, that's the type of comment I would normally delete, man. Like, it's nonsense like that. And even just your name. But there we go. Yeah, I appreciate that. No limit shade. I don't know what that dude was a little weird, a little strange. But yeah, a lot of live streams are going to be coming. A lot of videos are going to be coming. We're going to take advantage of this live stream or this super high CPM. Thank you guys for dropping all those donations. Man, the Freedom Bill is right here, man. And that's going to be the name for the rest of the month, Freedom Bill. All right. Other than that, guys, I'm going to have to see you guys later. Thank you guys all for joining. Tyler, man, you are now a moderator, and so is No Limit Shade. And I think I made a couple other people moderators. So again, Josh is a moderator too. Logic, I made you a moderator. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and check off, man. Can't wait to see you guys the day after tomorrow on the next live stream, Lord willing.